Alrighty. Okay. You know what? Oh, let me get the tunes in here. Yeah. That's better. We can actually probably turn that down a smidgen. Yes. Now it's time to build some Space Marines. It's been a while since these guys are pretty much all pretty much build by number. Not a lot of variety. They kind of the way the new orcs are. It's kind of the same boat where this number goes with this number. And you better make sure that it's you don't do a lot of variants, otherwise it's not gonna look good. So I want to get some stuff going for the I have the 1,000 point Ultramarine list. I've been kind of tweaking, so I'm gonna get I need some like big heavy support. I have eliminators. Hey Tip Top, good to see you, man. Welcome back. We're doing some Ultramarine stuff today. I've been wanting to. I'm kind of accumulating the pile of shame, so I want to chip away at that a little bit. I got the Hellblasters to make, and I got the my second Scout Sentinel for for my Militarum, so I want to get these all built, just so I don't accumulate a pile of boxes, and I want to get things on the table. I'm getting one of those spray sticks to actually like base these. Like I kind of thought they were a joke, but apparently they're like I went to go buy one and they were like sold out, and I was told like, yeah, people are buying these up like crazy because they save you so much time. So I have an order for one. I should be getting it relatively soon. Yeah, we building, Chunky. We model building, we body building. Not that you can tell, because it's pretty much like the camera's like here to here. Not every joke lands. That's okay. That's what we're here for. Yeah. I'm hoping my last build stream, it was like I got off on such a tangent that I got so little done. I think it was in like I was doing like one model per hour. It was so I kept getting drug off topic. And who knows, that might happen again. We'll see. I did like seeing that post about 14, where it's like if you're trying to log in like the North American servers in the daytime, then you're gonna run into some traffic. Like, what was it, noon to 10 p.m. Like, that's nuts. That's all day. Cardio's killing you, dude. I have not been keeping up with my cardio. Tomorrow I don't is one of my off stream days, so I don't have to worry about getting back at any specific time. So I'm actually hoping to do a little cardio tomorrow, just so I don't fall off too much. It's been mostly just lifting. It's like it's crazy that it's like that we went from like a queue of 300 people is like, that's not so bad. I've been doing the cable machines a lot, lat pull downs, tricep extensions, bicep curls. Generally I'm trying to do 4 sets of 8 for each. Good old Citadel glue. It's killing me. Got the the 40k orcs going. I'm trying to get. I'm trying to. What clan are you playing? Because I'm curious. I play snake bites mostly. Oh man, is this just gonna doing the rowing machine? Alright, I'm not struggling with this. I'm gonna go steal my other glue. One sec. Alright. Evil Sons. No, there's no EU with Evil Sons. He's holding fast if he's still playing Evil Sons, because they used to be like the Orc clan. It was Evil Sons and Death Skulls that were pretty much everything. And I mean, they had the +1 to charge, like that was huge. And now it's a little less so. Less people are running Evil Sons. There we go. And I mean, now that, like, since they added the Army of Renown with the second Octarius book, Evil Sons may be a little more viable, but most people are just running freebooters with that. I think if they really want to get Evil Sons, like, off the ground, they might need to have... If they introduced, like, a named character for Evil Sons, I think that would be pretty big. Like, if they had a named Speed Freak HQ unit, I think that would be huge. If it came a little bit cheaper and came with, like, a specific custom job. Like, if you got squig hide tires for free, like, that'd be pretty big. But we'll see. We'll see what they want to do. I think they're doing... There's another update that one specific, like, regiment for another one of the armies is getting. I don't remember. Like, I remember seeing it. There was it was for sisters. It was like one of the Rose ones. They're getting like a new set of stratagems and a bunch of gear. I felt like doing some Space Marine stuff today. I want to get some of these guys painted pretty soon. Hey, Phaedrus, how you doing, man? Welcome. Appreciate you hanging out. Doing some Space Marines today. I got myself a combat squad of Hellblasters. I need like a heavy support option to have on the table. The Eliminators, didn't really cut the mustard last time I played. So I'm hoping these guys will pop off a little bit more. I kind of put them on a point, and that's like a 30-inch range, 36-inch range if I run the heavy ones. So, man, good to see you. Welcome back to the stage of history. Hellblasters are cool, man. I mostly want to just because, like, there's the Eradicators, which are cool, and I want to get the Eradicators to learn to paint muzzle burn, and I want to get the Hellblasters to paint the like the plasma glow, because I want to learn to do that. But the biggest difference is that, like, the same price, like for 3 Eradicators. A lot of my Space Marines I've been doing eBay and doing like 5 at a time. Like instead of buying like a full box of Hellblasters, I just picked up 5 for, I think it was 30. It's kind of the big thing with Space Marines. Like so many things can be run as 5, but the boxes come with 10. So like people buy a box for like 50 and then they sell half of it for 30, half of it for 30, make $10 at a time. But I'm not looking, Ultramarines are like my 3rd army, so I'm not really trying to break my neck getting to like 2,000 points. I have about 1,000 points of them. I'm looking to get a Dreadnought pretty soon, one of the Redemptor Dreadnoughts. See how we can do with that. But I more want to paint these guys than actually play them. I want to get the like the big hoses, and I want to get a Dreadnought. I'm hoping I have an engagement this coming Friday, and it happens to be right next to one of our local game stores, so I'm hoping to see if I can scoop one up. It's kind of my plan, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. This camera, yeah, camera's right on here. If I can get a Dreadnought, sweet. If not, then maybe I'll order one. Black Legion. That's Chaos Space Marines, yeah. I really want to get I should have my Valkyrie for the for Militarum pretty soon. I think I gotta look at one of my lists, but I think I'm like 10 guardsmen away from having about 2,000 points with them. Yeah, you gotta worry about that that assassinate secondary. That's when things can get kind of rough. I ran one game with Gaunt's Ghosts for Militarum, and then it's like if that unit gets wiped, they max that secondary out, and that is horrifying. That is terrifying to have to deal with. So I haven't ran them since. I want to again at some point, because I mean, Gaunt's Ghosts are really cool and they're fluffy, but it's also kind of expensive when you could. That's borderline another tank commander. That I just ran a game. I played. I don't have a 2,000 yet of Militarum, but I played 1.5 against my buddy with when he was running AdMech. We both have just 1.5 of these armies. He's looking to get 2,000 pretty soon, and I ran that new Cadian Relic, the Gatekeeper, for the tank commander. Whoo, that thing is fucking nasty. Just the amount of strength with it is like it has a bonus. I think it's reroll hits against chaos, but it's like it's good to just take regardless. Before, like the only thing you would really take is the Core of Zaquilla, but now it's kind of another option that isn't terrible. Because really you can just run tank commanders. Like if you like, I think it's brigade, you get three or four HQ choices. Like at that point there's no point of taking just normal Leman Russes. Just take tank commanders at that point. Might get some dog barks in the background. We'll find out. See if they can hold it together. I don't know why the head is the last choice here. That's a little strange. on now. Doesn't make a whole lot of difference. Either way. What do you normally run with 2,000 points of Crimson Fist? They're like Chaos Space Marines are one of the things. Like I got a buddy of mine who plays Death Guard, but like that between that and like there's so many armies I haven't seen. Like I don't know what you run with like anything Eldar, whether it's Craft World or Drukhari. I have no clue. I have yet to play either. Like I played in a local tournament semi recently, and I ended up playing against Death Guard, and the guy who was on here yesterday, he plays Death Guard, so I'm like kind of familiar with them, but I didn't really get to be surprised by anything. That's kind of what I want going forward, but we'll see. I guess these are all 26. There's no variety here. Nope, they're all different. That's really awkward. And I guess it doesn't matter. Oh, it's just it goes with a specific hose. Okay, that's not so bad. I want to do the heavies with this one. If I'm gonna play ultras, I don't have to worry about the fall back and shoot and getting a negative to that. I might as well just run heavy weapons on anything. That's why I have the suppressors. Those need to get painted as well. They're going to be on the list for a while. Sergeant ones. Okay. I think it's just 16. 25. The old Space Marine variety. Everything is good. I remember just like after playing orcs for so long, coming into this and then not knowing that certain ones have to go with certain other parts, and just kind of flying by the seat of my pants and just gluing whatever. Then that's when things got a little awry for me.
So this will eat his food. You don't get enough.
I think Sean is going to be popping on pretty in a little bit here. I know he's got some admech stuff he wants to paint. We'll see what happens. Cantor. How often do you run? Oh, Crimson Fists are normal Space Marines. That's my brain stopped there. I was thinking of. I don't know what I was thinking of. Do you run lieutenants often? I don't actually own any. Are those, because I know you can run 2 as like a single slot. I've been looking at aggressors. I've seen a lot of dreadnoughts, but I haven't seen like any other vehicles, and I don't know where to go from this direction. I have one of the captains. I haven't done any of the chaplains. I know I want to run Gilliman, but I ran Ventress, and I just didn't really know where to go with them. Razorback, that's like a variety of the Rhino, right? I'll have to take a look at that, because at this point, like I feel like I know where I'm going with 1,000, but once I get to 2, it just seems like smaller games you don't run lieutenants. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm at now. I pretty much run a captain, and I do a librarian Phobos armor, and that's been kind of the plan going forward. That's good to know. Razorback. Okay. Because I know the Dreadnought is where I want to go. The suppressors have been working really well. I've been deep striking them in smaller games. I think I need to stop doing that and just having the Night Chucky, thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. I want to. There's a lot of different things I want to try, but it's trying with the investment is kind of holding me back. I do have some tabletop sim, so I definitely want to get some stuff with that too, and just kind of see. I want to try. There's a lot of vehicles I want to try, before just going in and buying, and like the dreadnought seems like a safe bet. Like I feel like I can buy the dreadnoughts and I don't necessarily have to worry about whether or not I wasted my money on it, because it seems like it's pretty cut and dry. 13 and 14. Heavy intercessors. I was really surprised for looking at the eradicators. That might be on the list as well. But they're 3 wounds apiece. I wasn't prepared for that. I played a game with those on Tabletop Sim, and looking at it again, and I was just like, huh, 3 wounds. Wasn't prepared for that one. But and I also was kind of surprised in the last game I ran some eradicators and not eradicators, eliminators, and they're surprisingly cool. Like the fact that each one has 3 different weapon profiles just for the the single shot. It's really, really cool. Graphics are T5. Okay. Yeah, and that's I've been running Blade Guard veterans as well, but I haven't. I recently got the Victrix Honor Guard, which kind of do the same thing as the veterans. They're just in squads of 2 instead of the smallest one being the 3. And it feels like they kind of filled the same role just with the bodyguard function. So I might try running a game without the Blade Guard veterans and do the Honor Guard instead. They're also a lot cheaper. I think that might be that might be a good way for me to go with it. Because I mean, if I have it's I don't know what the when to run the Blade Guard vets, because I mean, Blood Angels have the Sanguinary Guard, and Ultramarines have the Honor Guard, and then I know there's something the Space Wolves have as well. So it might be I'm kind of trying to see where I need the Blade Guard vets, even if I even do. I'm not quite sure where to go with them, so they might get cut kind of temporarily till I can find out where I need to go with them. Why is there just a huge gap in this? I just need to file that down. I think eradicators. There's one thing I'm looking through your list now, and what I'm not seeing are assault intercessors. And I just have some, because I feel like if you play Warhammer, at some point you just end up with some assault intercessors, and I'm wondering if I need to just drop those. Is this gonna fit in there? Oh, this one giving me trouble. I think that's probably going to be the first thing I cut.
Hello, nerd.
What's up, man?
Only jumping.
I think. Let me get the yeah. Let me screen. I gotta actually pop this out too.
Alright. And now I'll actually finish setting up to paint.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
It's
Now
a
we
bunch
got
of
you.
me fighting with my computer and camera.
Yeah. I know how it goes, man.
Yeah, as the resident actual streamer versus the guy who's just piggybacking off you.
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
This was the AdMech player I was telling you about. What do you?
Oh,
Oh, you're
hello.
working on the. It's like how anything is like orc named. Anything like AdMech, I don't know what's what.
Oh, don't even worry about it. A lot of the admech shit's just weirdly named anyway. But I'm working on the Sulfur Hounds right now.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff
My
like that in
Cerberus
the
rating.
Space Marines as well. Everything has like starts with the letter I. The fact that like
Yeah, they're all Invictor, fucking whatever.
the fact that there are just in troops alone that there are incursors, intercessors, infiltrators, like it, dude, it's so much.
Yeah,
That's such a weird like naming method.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch out papers. This one's looking a little not good.
Yeah, man, you're gonna be the only one painting on stream tonight, so
Well, then I may as well make it look good.
there you go.
Because I don't have anything left to build. There we go. Sponges, nice and damp.
Slam that in there, okay. The old Chaos Boys, and they're gonna get that. I'm curious if they do more of those. They had that Eldar Chaos box where they have like some 3rd edition models. I'm curious if they do more stuff like that.
I don't know. That was an interesting choice.
That's pretty cool. If you can get like old models, but they like redo them in plastic, like that's
yeah, actually,
that's pretty cool.
Man, speaking of some old models, give me a sec. I'll fish something up.
Oh, yeah, you found some of that old
So
stuff.
I was rooting and blooting through the old bits bin over at our buddies, and I found some things. I found some treasure.
Oh, I have one of the old Games Day orc models as well. Which I'm gonna need to like
slap together.
Base that up and get that painted. That'd be really cool.
Like, look at these old fucks.
What
the camera focused.
Yeah, it's focused. Those old Eldar?
Okay. I think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I think that's Dark Eldar before they were actually Drakari.
Yeah, so I think these are some of Mr. Boyer's old stuff.
Yeah, Phaedrus in the chat is saying those are old Dark Eldar.
Yeah, so I've also got a Skaven tail in there. Like, there's all sorts of treasures I looted out of that sucker.
Yeah. You're gonna get one of those new that new Inquisitor that's coming out?
Oh, dude, the one that looks like it should be in my fucking army?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That looks pretty cool.
It does look really good. I was actually really mad when I saw that. I'm like, oh, I already went and bought fucking Greyfax, and now there's this cool guy.
I'm kind of bummed that they're doing a lot of really cool like promotional orc models, but they're all Age of Sigmar.
Right.
There's very few they're doing for actual
Ancient Skaven. I have no idea where this fucking goblin came from.
That's got to be fantasy.
Oh, they're both definitely. I mean, obviously they're fantasy.
Yeah.
A lot of the old bits are all fantasy stuff, but I was specifically looking for like skulls and rats and whatnot because I'm going to use a lot of those in my bases.
Yeah. For the admin.
And then just found a bunch of crazy shit. Like this whole Ziploc is all just assorted miscellaneous bits and like.
I see what Skaven logo in the bottom left corner right there.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of Skaven logos
little
in there.
triangle.
I've got a bunch of those. Like I've got a couple chunks from Lizard Man. I've got
I
like somewhere in there. There's some pieces from my old Rat Ogres.
I was playing a little bit of Vermintide, and it's just there's so much Skaven stuff I remember just because you played them.
Yeah, right. That when I was playing through it too, I'm like, oh, I know all of these units, and they're all assholes.
And they like we get all the the bad guy units because like Vermintide, it was all Skaven, just hordes and hordes of Skaven.
Yep.
Playing
Vermintide too. It's Skaven and Chaos.
Playing through Space Marine, which is a pretty solid game. I've been having a lot of fun with it. All the enemies are just orcs. And then for the sequel coming out, the Space Marine 2, which got announced, I want to say like a month or two ago. It's all Tyranids.
Oh Jesus!
All the bad guys are Tyranids.
So it's literally StarCraft.
I mean, I feel like that's what happened with like the Warhammer video games is like they turned down a deal with Blizzard when they were trying to make an RTS for 40K, and then like ever since then they've just been kicking themselves.
Oh, totally. I would be. Fuck.
It's like they went from like having a deal like this and being like, maybe, and then they backed out, and then it became the biggest RTS in the world, and it's like, well, I'd be a little gun shy moving forward with any game after that as well.
Yeah, right.
See, I got another.
It's a shame that Blizzard and many other giant corporations are just the worst.
I mean, that's most of them.
Yeah, that's just giant corporations.
Blizzard is just easy to hate because they don't have the best products.
Really? And it's the same with a lot of the things too, because like a lot of people don't like the Grand Theft Autos and shit like that, and I can see why understandably the hate that EA gets, not EA, Rockstar.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff with like what is it, the Riot, and a lot of the the League
Riot's
stuff.
super sexist and terrible.
but like everyone really likes Arcane, so I mean, and it was good.
I've heard nothing but good. I didn't watch it yet myself, but I've heard nothing but good things.
I don't know if a scandal at GW would stop me from buying it. Like the it's not the owner. Like, who is it? Someone from GW just got knighted. Like the opposite.
That's right.
Is,
yeah.
The opposite is happening over there. So
yeah,
I feel like we'll be okay, right?
Probably. I mean, I'm sure there's scummy people working in the industry in general, but that's life, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta figure out what color I want to do this motherfucker's boots.
Them boots. You need that Rhinox hide.
The chat. What do you suggest for this fool's boots?
Admech boots.
If I can get him.
Get some light on that, sir.
Yeah, let me adjust the
because you're doing like a teal, right? For
the jacket's green. The horse body is supposed to be gray, but it got really blue.
Okay.
Pants, I'm going for kind of like a denim blue.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the armor accenting pieces are either bronzy gold or steels.
I am seeing Mornfang brown.
Mornfang brown. Do I have Mornfang? Hey, I do have Mornfang. That's actually the brown I've got.
Hey.
That is convenient. Thanks, the chat.
If you didn't have Mornfang brown, I do.
Okay.
That's
I mean, the other brown I've got is burnt sienna.
That's like the snake bite color is Mornfang brown.
Ah, okay. Yeah, because I use it as a lot of various color shaders because I like add some red to the browns or black to the brown and darken it up.
Sure.
So that's what I use for a lot of my like pouches and belts and stuff is a blended Mornfang.
All right, now I gotta glue together two-handed weapons on camera. This is my nightmare.
Go borrow that third hand from Jarrell.
Right. This is my nightmare. Is having to do two-handed weapons. Like
sit there and hold it and just be entertaining.
Like everyone, like a lot of the orc players, when the boys they had those push to fit models, and everyone's like freaking out about it. I was like, I don't know. I'm kind of okay with this. Like, if they can make two-handed
Yeah.
weapon, like, dude, Catachan Jungle Fighters,
Yeah.
those are the worst. Those are awful to put together because they
Were
have
they?
they like the guns are shaped like normal guns, like with nothing on it, and the instructions are like
Oh.
cut off half of like the gun and then put like the hand that has like a pistol grip on it onto the gun. It's
Oh.
I don't know
okay.
what they were thinking. Whereas like now, if you like, I don't know if you have the stream open, but like
Oh,
now
I do.
the arm is just like part of the gun, and
Yeah, which is as it should be.
yeah, instead of like, oh, let's like cut half of the gun off. Now do it. I don't know
Do some weird
what
shit.
they were thinking.
Actually, I thinned my brown a little too much. Gonna have to do a handful of layers with this one.
Generally, I'm not
Oh
too
well.
nervous about building things on stream. I'd rather like painting things on stream is one thing. This is when the demon might build up in here if things go wrong.
The frustration happened.
I remember there was one time, because like in the height of like COVID stuff, we had a D&D campaign we were running over Discord,
Yeah.
and like I would take that opportunity to like paint some things. Like I'm like nothing too that takes up too much of my energy. I was painting like orc boys more often than not, and I was painting one of the resin commandos, and in the middle of someone like saying something, the commandos like because it was like one of the old resin ones, its whole arm just came off, and I remember just like loudly just like motherfucker, like in the middle of someone like trying to ask for directions of like what we were doing in the game, and it was
Oops.
that was a nightmare. And when I saw plastic commandos coming in that Arcturus box, ooh, I was very excited.
Yeah. Having helped, well, I didn't assemble any of them for Stefan, but I fucking painted his commandos,
Mm-hmm.
and just handling those things, I was worried that they were gonna just explode.
The weird thing is like any other model you put together, you like don't want to like grab it by because they have the ones where the arms are like straight up like this, and like that's
Yeah.
like one piece like connected to the body. So it's like any other model, you don't just grab by that like single arm, but this one it's like you do, but like don't touch its like left like elbow.
Oh man.
'Cause I still have a lot of the resin commandos, and like I would rather like buy and paint like 10 more commandos that are the new ones, than like put together one resin, even though it's like 3 pieces.
Yeah, but then you need the super glue, and you need to clip the resin pieces right, and all sorts of other shit.
Oh man, did you test positive for Omicron, Phaedros?
Yo.
I hope not, man. Like I hope these are trying times. Hopefully you and your girlfriend are both okay, man.
Yeah, seriously. Stay safe, and speaking of hydrating,
She did. Okay.
oh man.
Well, hopefully she does all right, man. This is like a weird time for like COVID because like collectively everyone's just kind of over it now. So
Yeah.
like people are becoming a little less like cautious about it, and like that's been kind of frustrating. So I like early COVID, like you
Yeah,
could
people were fucking real sketchy about everything.
yeah, I was too, man. Like someone like came within like 6 feet of me, and I'm just like, can you back the hell up? And then other people are like,
Yeah, no,
absolutely,
I was living that Luda life, man. Move, bitch, get out the way.
Yeah, and like people were like, yeah, understandable. Like other people would see what's happening and be like, yeah, he's absolutely in the right. That person shouldn't be standing so close to him. And now it's
Yep.
like this Omicron stuff is going on and everyone's like, whatever. Like everyone's just kind of collectively over it. It's really strange.
It's a weird place to be.
Yeah.
On
Well,
top of
hopefully
that,
you guys
too,
do
like,
all right, man. That's you're all good now.
yeah, I
Cool.
was just being,
Awesome.
that's good. Yeah, make sure you're taking care of yourselves, though, man. But as I was saying, fucking like when this all first popped off, I was working grocery.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was at a bakery, but then we stopped running, or we were running low on hours, so I was like out on the floor helping out the other like actual grocery dudes.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know all those horror stories about the Karens that were going around. Like that shit was real as fuck.
Well, now we're getting back into the point where like you like the toilet paper thing is happening again.
Yeah, I
That
saw that.
that was the weirdest thing about like old like COVID. I'm gonna turn the gain down on my mic a little bit because I'm getting a little. I'm getting
you're
a little.
peaky.
I'm getting a little hot of a hot potato right now.
I mean, hey, we're talking about a thing that we're both a little passionate about.
Oh
so
yeah.
talking about them shit tickets.
But you know, this isn't a sponsored stream, but it could be. I just got these Tushy bidets in the mail. You know,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were saying about that.
It's not a sponsored stream, but it could be, Tushy. If you're out there,
Yeah, right.
I bought 2 of these things, and I'm gonna hook them up tomorrow and spray my beehole with them. If you
Hell yeah.
I will talk about your product all day. And Raid Shadow Legends, stay away. I'm never going to talk about you.
We will
never
not
gonna do
talk
it.
about you.
I will not do it. Your game sucks. Nobody plays it.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me. It looks like it sucked.
Dude, I like that one is a weird one because I've talked to so many people. Like, there's like mobile games are pretty popular, like everywhere.
Yeah.
Do I need to get anything
they
else
are.
on here?
I should adjust my everything
just the
over
shoulder
just a
pads.
touch so that I'm actually in
Like,
camera when I'm working.
I know people who still play like Pokemon Go. I know people who
Yeah, I touch that every now and again.
there's still some people I know who play like even like Candy Crush, things like that.
Yeah, actually, Ashley was just playing that the other day.
There was a thing for there's a Farmville 3 coming out.
Huh.
And like I've known people who play stuff like that, but like I have never met anyone who plays Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I've only
Not-
heard of it from
From-
streamers or
yeah.
podcasts.
And apparently
But mostly
apparently
streamers.
they pay pretty well to talk
well.
about Raid Shadow Legends. So who knows?
We gotta get some money
I
somehow.
might sell out. I might sell out if they approach me and they're like talking about Raid Shadow Legends. Suddenly, it's the best game I've ever played in my life.
Eric, you're
I'm
not
not
selling
above-
out. You just bought in. Don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
yeah. I got a mortgage to pay, so you know.
You got real ass adult bills to deal with.
Yeah, I can talk about Raid Shadow Legends. I'm not too worried about that.
I need more red in that brown.
It's one of the things. It's easy to say now when like like the offers aren't coming in. I'd be like, I would never sell. I'll never talk about Raid Shadow Legends. Why would I ever do that? But when when the time comes, I no guarantees, boys and girls.
Right?
I might be talking about Raid Shadow Legends.
I'll sell the fuck out.
Yeah, I don't care.
I don't give a good gosh dang.
Gosh darn it. Play some Raid Shadow Legends. But it's I mean it's one of those things like the thing I don't understand is like not only do I just not see anyone playing Raid like ever. No, I've never seen anyone talk about it. But I still wonder like where does all the money come in? Where do they get the money to pay for these ads?
If I am remembering right, this may just be factoids I'm pulling out of my ass, so
Mhm.
don't super quote me on any of this. But I believe it's a Chinese-made game, so a lot of the money is just there. It just exists.
Because I know, like, I don't know if you've played Pokemon Unite.
I have not.
It's Pokemon League of Legends. It's a Pokemon MOBA. It's on the Switch. It's on
Okay,
mobile. Honestly, it's not bad.
cool.
But it's made by Tencent, the same people that
Right.
own Riot.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's another one of those things. Like,
Yeah, they just have money. Why? How? Don't ask questions. They just have money.
well, I know in like specifically in China, the mobile market is much larger than ours. Like mobile games sell better than console games over there.
Yeah.
It's just a more lucrative market. Um, oh, please stay on there. Do not fall off. Stay shoulder. Do it for the Emperor. And like
Yeah,
that's
speaking of doing things for the Emperor.
that's all fine and dandy. Like if they're if people can make your money. Like I don't judge.
Yeah,
Anytime
yeah, we're at that age now where we're like, man, fuck that whole anti-sellout ideals we had in our youth. Just get cash,
like
survive.
there's some things that like I agree with and some things I don't. Like when someone like legitimately has like a bad product, then like maybe don't tell everyone it's great.
Right?
But at the same time, if like the things that are really strange are the things that are like not gaming related. Like Geico is all over esports stuff right now.
Huh,
I know the League of Legends like analyst desk is like State Farm.
that's
Like
wild.
it's crazy, dude. They had like the State Farm like play of the game when me and Jarrell went to the LCS finals in Oakland.
Oh wow,
Like it was it's crazy, man. It's crazy how
that's yeah,
like weird like I don't mean like mainstream like it's mainstream, but like the
yeah. How easily accessed, literally mainstream it has all
the
become.
there's some things that like I understand, like DoorDash, like is sponsoring a lot of Twitch stuff.
Right.
Hey Paul, good to
Well,
see you,
shit,
man.
we're all homebodies. That makes
Getting
sense.
some. I got some Primaris Hellblasters. I got like a pack of 5 of them in today, and I want to get them on the table pretty soon. So we got
And I
some.
do not want to fight them.
Yeah, I want to get some. I want to get some 9 strength plasma guns out there.
Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Says the guy whose entire army is like guns.
You know, I know what's probably going to get cut from my list is the assault intercessors. I haven't really found a really good like niche for them.
Yeah.
Um,
Which ones were those? Aren't your the drop troops, right?
no, they're the chainsword guys.
Okay.
So they're space marines and they're a little bit more melee focused and um they've got the chain swords and then they've got like pistols, like bolt pistols, or
Oh, okay.
sergeant can have like a plasma pistol and like a power sword. But I got
So
I got a
they're dudes
5
that need
pack.
to go up
Yeah.
midfield with like a rhino or something.
And at that point, it's like I might as well just run my intercessors and kind of have an advancing gun line.
Yeah.
And then I got one more scout sentinel that came in yesterday.
Nice.
Then that's the getting close to the final pieces for the 2,000 point Militarum list. And yeah, I want to get some eradicators at some point. The next thing that's probably going to happen on the Space Marines is going to be the Dreadnought.
Hell yeah.
I'm hoping to pick one up on Friday. I'm going to go to
Nice.
the local.
And not to Berkeley again or the locals.
No, I'll be at one of the local ones.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I gotta be in that area on Friday so I can see.
Convenient.
Yeah, I gotta check those out and not dox myself on stream.
Yeah, that's. I've been like, oh right, we're talking at people on the internet. I
Yeah,
should
yeah.
probably be slightly more selective.
Um,
So
dude, I want to get into Sigmar, man. Here's the thing. For me, it's not. I already play 40k, so I don't want to play Sigmar. What it is like I've already invested in 40k, and
like a good amount.
yeah, and like if things go pretty lucrative, and let's say this streaming thing goes pretty well, and and Games Workshop notices because they sent a lot of things to non-streamers, or non like Warhammer people.
That's weird.
There was a streamer I watched that he does a lot of like PC stuff, and they were like, "Here's the Stormcast Eternal box, the one that came with the Cruel Boys and then the new Stormcast Eternals," and they were like,
Right.
"Here, build and paint these on stream. Just take them."
Oh, okay.
So if the planets align and such a thing happens to me, more than happy to get into into Sigmar. I already know what army I want to run. I want to run cities. Primarily humans. I really like the generals on the Griffin. I really like the Hellblaster missile sets. I really like the Great Sword Knights. I really like the Outriders. I think they're really cool. There's a good chance I might just buy like a small set of like great swords and set them up on stream here. I don't know. The chances of me getting into Sigmar are pretty low. The chances of me buying a box of great swords to build and paint on stream, high.
So speaking of building and painting some sort of great sword wielding things on stream, the Emperor's Finest are getting some shit coming soon, and there's that whole combat box or combat patrol coming out for them that if things look right, I'm probably gonna pick up, which does include 10 sisters that can potentially just fucking wield great swords.
This is the Sisters of Silence?
Yeah.
New Custodes box?
Yep.
I think Custodes would be a good call for you, man. I think Custodes would be... I think that's a good army for you to try out.
Yeah, the more I'm playing these guys, the more I'm realizing, like, you and Undecues were right. Like, I should probably pick up an army that can just, like, walk up the line and punch shit in the face, because that's really what I want them to do.
It's one of the things, if you play, like some of these armies, you have to be just okay with your stuff dying. And, I mean, that seems to be the case with the Rangers. Like, because Rangers are, like, one armor save, like, away from being, like, guardsmen.
Yeah, they do have. Like, I mean, they shoot better than your guardsmen too, but
do they?
Outside of the yeah, they're a 3-up, I think, on ballistic.
I mean, all it takes is one order to like have more shots.
True.
I mean, as we've seen by all the orc freebooter lists, a better dice roll does not mean better shooting.
Very true. Yeah, I guess the just sheer volume is really where it's at, and that's part of why I started running the Vanguard over Rangers. Because, like, yeah, sure, 18 inches is definitely not 30 inches, but 30 shots in a squad of 10 versus 20.
I think one of the things that you should have done differently, if you're running big squads, don't run banners.
Yeah,
because that's
I'm planning on shaking that list up substantially.
If you had the first turn, that's 20 shots you're not taking for just running banners.
Yeah,
unless you would do it with like an HQ or something like that.
I mean, I've got some things that could have let me do some other shit too, but yeah, there were a lot of things that, like, hindsighted, I was like, okay, I should do this differently. That list that I sent to the Discord, it's substantially different.
Those are the ones that the Rangers auto wound on sixes? Is that them?
No, that's the Vanguards.
The Vanguards.
Auto wound on a 6.
Gotcha. I would say run them in groups of 10.
Yeah.
Maybe look at like Retrieve Octarius Data. That one's been.
Yeah, I like Rod. Rod's a really good one.
And it's one of the things, like, that's gonna be. Like, those are going to be gone soon. We're going to have new secondaries in a minute here.
Very true. In very short time.
Maybe they'll make mission secondaries that aren't awful.
Yeah, maybe. Check out some of those.
I don't think I've ever ran a mission secondary. I always just kind of.
I got real close once. It was the God. What was the mission? I've got all those things open right here on my computer. Let me look.
So for you're trying to play Sunday. Do you want like the same Militarum list, like no changes?
If you want to run it, no changes. I don't mind.
If we're still running 1.5,
If there's anything you
I
want
don't
to fix up,
I
go
don't
ahead.
think there's anything I would change.
Yeah, because that felt like a really solid Militarum list.
It's getting there. I I think the only thing I would change, is I might I don't know the how much the points difference will be. I might take a look, of dropping a base Lehman Russ tank and upgrading it to a tank commander.
Upgrading it to what?
To a tank commander.
Okay, I'll have 2 tank commanders.
Yeah, that might be the one change I make. But other than that, it's pretty much gonna be the same list. I mean, it's still going to be a Demolisher. I'm still going to run the Gatekeeper. This Gatekeeper's just solid. I love that thing.
Yeah, I had 2 ideas for lists to not to counter you, but just to work better. So, like using more or less the same build-up that I had.
Mm-hmm.
One was take all 50 of those Vanguard I had and break them down from the 2 20s and the 110 to just 5 10s.
One thing
and basically run the rest of the list the same.
Mm-hmm. One thing I would definitely recommend doing, and it's something I've been doing whenever we have like a home point. You had that cannon, put that on the home point and just let that be.
Yep.
Because like
that, when I was looking at what you were, how you had your deployment set up, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm an idiot. I could have just had this cannon babysit that point the entire time.
Your brain kind of goes like, I need something obsec there, and it's like, no, you don't. You absolutely you just need a body there. And I like looking through my orc stuff, I've stopped running Gretchen, and I spend 5 less points and run a mech gun.
Right.
Because like Gretchen, if you look at them, they're all dead. So I just like I've decided like I'm gonna spend less points and just put a mech gun on the point.
Because I remember you were using Gretchen as like a command point generator and all that shit. The newest book.
No, the command point thing was the kill team thing.
Oh, was that? Okay, man, I am all these rules.
Gretchen is pretty much like 50 points to leave them on a point and just move everything forward. Because like what you don't want to do, like for like if you did run like a big block of Rangers, you don't want to their Rangers might be a bad example. Vanguard, I guess, would be a better one because they have the shorter range. Yeah. You don't want to leave them on the point and just have them like chill there. You want to move them forward a little bit.
Yeah, and especially because they're an advanced, like, so they're also God, what's the advance and shoot weapon?
Assault.
Yeah, they all have assault weapons.
Yeah, so you want to move.
They definitely want to be moving with them.
And
it's something that I hadn't been doing with them.
Yeah, and it's the same thing. Like it's one of the good things. Like one of the reasons I'm liking running intercessors so much. Like I just take 5 of them, I leave them on a point, and they have really good range. So it's just like they just keep people back, and then if something gets close, they can kind of hold their own in melee.
They can deal with it.
What I really want are some servitors.
Yeah, I want them to release servitors that aren't fucking
resin. Yeah, me too.
Because there is one servitor, to my knowledge, that's not a resin model, and I'm not getting my hands on him either.
There's one on like a I think there's like another box set where it's like some character that comes with servitors. I might just pick that up to have the servitors.
That might be the case too. Yeah, because I know there's the Blackstone Fortress one, that the named servitor that's actually really good, but again, I don't see me getting my fingers on that thing anytime soon. Not without a fight.
That's Grimaldus? Is that the
no, X101.
X101. The X101 gonna give it to you.
Yep, pretty much.
I want to have some servitors just for like running banners, because like I don't want to spend like, especially running Space Marines. It's like you don't want a whole unit to not shoot. You want them shooting.
Yeah, you need them doing things.
And like, especially as of right now, like Ultramarines are one of the weaker chapters.
Right.
Because
fucking apparently the goddamn wolves, my other third army.
I mean, the Ultramarines are still in 8th edition. Like,
that's right. Yeah, because their codex is basically just the chapter approved.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, all
their
like relics and stuff are still like behind.
Okay.
So they might. We're still waiting on like a supplement for them, which I don't know if that's coming soon at all. I'm actually not sure. Like, there's things
at this
like
point, fucking who knows?
Yeah, like the Black Templars coming out with a supplement was like out of left field. So
yeah, I mean it thematically with what they've been releasing, the Sisters of Silence, the Sisters of Battle.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it makes sense to get like another Templar-y, like ultra religious-ish.
What I'm hoping, because like they're kind of in this like 2-pack army thing lately.
Yeah.
Which I think is a little strange. Of like, oh, you want the new like Grey Knights, you better also want Thousand Sons, or like. I can absolutely imagine someone being like, I want this new Custodians box. I don't want Gene Stealer Colts. I can absolutely
That was
see
kind of... I was looking at that and I'm like, oh, you get a new character that doesn't exist outside of this box.
For now. And like, if you don't want to buy that box, then you're... like, a good example is like the Octarius box. Yeah. There still aren't Orc Commandos sold separately.
Yeah.
They're still not out.
I saw that they've got some things for pre-order, but I know that none of them were those Commandos. So I think it was all other kits that they'd already released.
Like the Beast Snagga boys, like they got their boxes finally, and like the Beast Boss, and like I now know why they had Zogrod in the Beast Snagga boy box, because no one is gonna buy him on his own, because he's just not ever worth taking.
That's a bummer.
He's not good.
Well,
he's the downside to Snake Bites.
Okay.
Is just him existing. I mean, like, Evil Sons, like they don't really have any named characters at all, and Death Skulls have a named character that isn't an HQ, but like.
Well, I mean, AdMech currently only have one that you can buy. And he's the Supreme Commander.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing I want to eventually get is like I want to get Gazgul, you know?
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. Like, I do want to own a Call. Call's a fucking crazy ass model.
Just now releasing the Gravis Captain and the Primaris Agent kits. I had no idea. I was looking into that Imperium magazine. Like, that thing's expensive.
So Nigel and I have gone in on that.
So like, what is like $25 each from you?
Yeah, basically.
Dude, like that.
But a bunch of cool shit's coming with it. Like, he's gonna get an ass ton more Necrons. I'm gonna get some more AdMech.
And they're just gonna sell off everything else.
Probably. I mean, I was looking at the Chaos stuff, but the more I look at Chaos, the more I'm like, well, maybe these Custodians though.
I think Custodians is the way to go.
Yeah, especially since Chaos doesn't have its, at least Undivided doesn't have a new book yet.
Yeah, we're getting there. I feel like that's going to happen relatively soon, but...
Yeah, my guess is if it's not going to be Chaos with, what was it, Eldar that's coming up?
Yeah.
No, Yeah, Eldar.
Chaos with Craft World.
Like, if it's not a specific Chaos sub-faction, it'll be Chaos Undivided.
Yeah. The one thing that I'm kind of waiting on, I feel like it's pretty much guaranteed that, because they're doing all of these like 2 army boxes and I'm 90% sure that they're gonna do Militarum and Tyranids. That seems
Yeah,
that
since it's
seems
gene
really
stealers
obvious.
and
Like that seems really obvious that that's going to be one of the box sets. And if that's the
yeah,
case, then like that's perfect.
yeah, you and you and Jay are set.
Yeah. If like Tyranids or Militarum are the ones they do solo, I'm going to be a little frustrated
I think the both of you would be equally salty.
because like Ultramarines, whenever they do their supplement, like yeah, they're probably going to get their own box. That's
Probably, yeah.
it's not going to be like because they had like a Space Wolf and Orc one when they put out the new Gazgul, and I think the new Logan Gribnar. Yeah, it was called like Saga of the Beast or something like that.
Oh, okay.
That's where Gazgul was initially from. The new Gazgul model was like paired with some Space Wolf shit.
Oh, all right.
But I have a feeling like if it's Militarum and Tyranids, that'll be perfect.
Ragnar, okay.
Gaz Ragnar.
But yeah, I think Nids and Guard would definitely be like, it would be silly to not have that be the duo.
I hope so. Like the only other things I could see is if like the Ultramarines, but the Ultramarines are a supplement, so I feel like they're not going to do that. Like Ultramarines and Tyranids are like the two forces in the new Space Marine game.
Yeah,
because like that one, the protagonist is specifically an Ultramarine.
right.
Like Battle Sector is specifically Blood Angels, or like Dawn of War 1 was specifically Blood Angels. So I would be I could kind of expect like but like that one, that one's a little different because it's a supplement. That's the only thing that's making me think that they wouldn't run Tyranids like with a supplement to
With a
another
chapter
army.
supplement.
Yeah.
I think this blue is a little too bright for this. I might need to get with a darker one.
Too blue.
So here, I'll bring it up to the light so you can see it properly.
That's on the legs there, or on
No, up here on the tubing.
oh yeah.
Let me tilt it so that.
I feel like the tubing is where you'd want it to like pop a little bit, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I do a lot of those where I'll have the tubing like pop pretty heavily.
Yeah. And I think as this is drying, it's going to tone down a touch. It might just be that it's the wet paint being extremely bright in my light.
Sure. Where do they want me to put these little shield things? Oh, I see. This is.
Can't wait until I'm done with this and I can paint literally anything else. I'm getting real tired of working on this one horse.
There you go. That's what I like to hear.
Dude, I've spent, like, granted it's been on and off, but, like, I'm on, like, week 2, 3 of this fucker.
See, that's about the point where I just start painting something else. Like if I get to a point like, but I'm also the guy that has like a unit of 5 things and like 2 things are painted, and then like I have another unit of 5 things and like 2 things are painted. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty guilty of that, but like I have a lot of just orc boys to paint. And I'm just like, I'd rather paint the commandos.
So of those orc boys, how many of them do you actually field?
The beast snagger boys.
Yeah.
30.
Okay.
The orc boys.
So you're with me.
Rarely.
You're like, okay, I need to get a bunch of them. Fuck.
Like I have like the beast snagger boys are fielded pretty much every game. The orc boys, a little bit less. Most of my 2,000 point lists have 12 of them.
Right.
Because I'll run them as truck boys and like get them across the field.
Just have them do shit real quick.
Well, like the truck boys is a specialist mob that they can disembark and take a normal movement after they've moved in the truck. So
okay.
Truck gets full movement, and then if you're activating a WA, then it's like truck gets a full movement. So like 10 inches, drops out a unit of 12 boys. They get a full advance, and then they charge.
Christ.
Yeah, so
So
that's
that's what, like, potentially, let's see, 16. What are the boys' normal movement is what,
five,
5?
five, yeah.
So yeah, we're looking like in the 20-inch plus range
Oh
of
yeah,
just like, well, we're here.
like their threat range is out of control. Um, and
And Phaedrus, I feel that.
I've kind of I've kind of done that a little bit less because like now I want to use my truck for megadobs just to protect them and get them up the field, and just
Yeah.
not having them having the same like threat range has been a little bit better than just like the orc boys, and doing that is really good for um if there's like a cannon with blast, like getting orcs on it really quick so it can't shoot my other guys is like the best thing to do.
Yeah,
um
which your heads up when you face off against me, I think all 3 of my cannons have blast weapons.
Most do. And even if they don't have blast, like if I can tie it up with something small, like that's why everyone's freaking out about the railgun and the hammerhead gunship. It's like just throw some chaff at it. Then
Yeah,
it can't
just
shoot
get
your other
things
things.
at it. It
Unless
can't do
it's
anything.
Titanic and I'm dumb, and that's not an option.
Yeah, I have no idea.
That absolutely might be the case. Um,
Let's see.
Phoenician purple.
I don't think I've touched that one yet.
I think that's one of the few purples I don't have.
Yeah, I picked up. I've only got one purple, surprisingly. It's a Vallejo one. I believe it's Royal.
So I got that Vallejo
Yep, Royal.
sand texture paint.
Yeah.
So much nicer, dude.
Yeah.
Not really nicer. It's the same, but it's in like a
But the fact
bucket.
that you've got a huge bucket of it versus a 8-ounce pod. No, not even that. I think a 0.8-ounce pod.
Yeah, it was extremely short. 30.
Yeah, that was why I linked you those Vallejo ones like immediately when you were talking about it.
Because like
I mean, no, man, just get these.
The Citadel texture paint's really nice, but it's just
No, totally. I've got I think Armageddon.
It's just so expensive for.
Yeah, I've got their Armageddon Dust texture paint, and it is very nice, but it's also, like you
so
experienced, fucking a quarter of the tub to base one model. And then you just sit there going like, man, I wish I didn't spend all that money on nothing.
You know, I try not to do that with anything, because like it's one of the things, like if I play a game and I enjoy it and the game is only like 5 hours long, and if I look at it at like a money to like time ratio, it's like you're always gonna look at it and be like, oh, I wasted this time and this money. Like if I don't, like the amount of time I've spent putting together, and like the money I've spent putting together the ultras, what I'm not gonna do is be like, oh, I wasted so much time and money if I don't actually like field them very often. It's you gotta look at it a little differently, otherwise you're gonna start kicking yourself over every purchase you make. Like
totally.
like this Pac-Man cab over here. I play it every now and then, and it's like, if you want to get down to brass tacks, you can get Pac-Man for like, even if you're like going on a modern console, you can get any of the games on this thing like for $20 in one big collection on like the Switch or something, or even probably even less if it's like on a PlayStation. But if I look at it like that, then it's like, yeah, that's not the way to do it. But like every now and then I just roll over there and like play a game of Pac-Land real quick.
I mean, that and your niece plays it too.
Yeah, I'm trying to teach my 5-year-old niece how to play Pac-Man, and it's pretty much putting her hand on the joystick and then moving her hand, and then but like the problem with that is like she wants to play Pac-Man. I'm not good at Pac-Man. Like when I play this, I play Dig Dug, I play Pac-Land, which is like the side scroller.
Right.
I am not good at Pac-Man. So I'm like trying to like show her, but like and she's like reacting to things. She doesn't really know what she's doing. But like I trap myself in a corner and she's like, "Oh, we died." And I'm like, "Motherfucker." Like I'm trying not to like tilt, but
Yep, yep.
gotta keep
I mean,
it.
that's us though. We're like just trying not to swear in front of the small children kind of deal.
Yeah, like I don't. I'm trying to swear less in general.
Yeah, me too. I've been trying to catch myself especially when I'm at work.
Yeah, like I like swearing doesn't bother me, but what I don't like doing is swearing like in place of saying like um.
Yeah, yeah, because when we were in the long stream of but fucking
Yeah, I try to catch myself there. Like I heard a recording of myself like early stand up and I would swear so much and I'm like I got to do something about this. Um Mostly cuz like my brain which I guess is still kind of true, like if you swear too much like you can't be on like on TV. You know, you have to be able to work clean.
oh right, right.
So I was really trying to like cut it so I'm not like just swearing all the time because like there's one thing if you like swear once or twice on TV they can bleep you out. I mean that was my buddy Kabir on America's Got Talent. He like swore once
Yeah.
and they just like bleep him out. But like if you don't even recognize that you're swearing, then it's like
Yeah, then it's a non-cognizant problem.
yeah. If you can't actively work on it, then it becomes a problem. But like
Yeah, and there was I think it was around the time that all of our friends started having some friggin' kids. I was like, oh, I better clean up my act. Dang
yeah.
it.
And like I've kind of developed like I have no problem talking to kids now. It's actually kind of easy for me.
Yeah, which is hilarious coming from like your history with like children interactions and how they were just absolutely terrified of you.
yeah, but like now it's like it's so much easier. Like to the point where I was like I talk to an adult and I'm like God, I wish this person was just a kid. It would be so much easier
Dude,
to deal with.
yeah, you work in sales, I work in customer service, as it were.
Like
And yeah, there are definitely times I'm like, man, I've had better interactions with 2-year-olds.
well, there's like the big thing about it is like when you talk to a kid, especially in like a parenting point of view,
Yeah,
if you tell them they can't have something, they're like meh, and they get sad. If you tell an adult like you can't have this, they flip out.
oh yeah, yeah.
It's
No,
insane.
Eric, as one of those people who has flipped out, yeah, it's totally not cool.
Yeah, I like I find myself holding it together pretty well. Like I had to talk to like fridge repair people a while back.
Yeah,
And,
dude. No, I was there when you were doing that one, and like I was telling you, no, man, just go and be an asshole to him.
no, dude, that never works. I got a discount on the delivery.
Yes, no, I'm glad you took it the way you did because my route would have gotten you absolutely nothing but scorn and spite.
Yeah, and it's like it's one of the things like I've learned from being in sales long enough. It's like I kind of know how to play the game. Like
I do not know what that word is. They're digitally wasted. Hypogalactic?
no
Or
hypoalgesic hypoallergesic.
is that the one where you swear when you're injured? Because that one is totally true.
Swearing in response to pain? Yep.
Oh, hey, would you look at that?
Like
Nailed it.
I when I was talking to the company that worked with the fridge, I talked to him and I was like, so you guys work with a third party for like for the deliveries, and they were like, yeah, and I was like, dude, I know where you're coming from. I know a lot of this is out of your control, but like, hey man, I gotta have something for me. Like, and they're it's easier than just going like, I don't like the thing. Fix the thing. It's like people
Fix
respond
my
better,
problem.
especially if you let them off the hook and you're like, I know this isn't your fault, but you got to meet me in the
Yeah.
middle. Like I've been around the block knowing like when you got to play the game
Yeah,
because
yeah.
people respond better to that than just like, I'm mad. Help me stop being
and
mad.
You'd think with this, like the last 3 years of people completely losing their cool over the shortest or the littlest of things, that I would like be more accepting and not this asshole. But
Absolutely
nope,
not,
am
man.
asshole.
Like I I always like kind of credit me being in the military that I have a lot more patience now. Just because
Probably.
the amount of waiting I had to do, and now it's like I go to the DMV and it's like whatever.
I mean, you'd think I would be really good at patience too. What with having worked grave security for 5 years and having absolutely nothing to do with myself but just wait.
I mean, maybe.
But
Like
well, whatever.
I, I mean, I worked that job for a weekend, and was like, nope, I'll never do this ever again.
Yeah,
I,
I think for you it was the solitude that you couldn't hang with.
sort of. I think it was just the complete lack of an actual activity.
Yes, that too. The
Because I
full
never actually
autonomy.
worked alone. I only
Oh, that's
worked
right.
with
You
it.
worked academy.
Um, I never worked alone. I just thought it was like there were some things like people were like, you got to tow this person's car, and I'm like, why? Like that's expensive. Like be nice. And I
Well, Eric, the reason why is because they're a bunch of entitled rich kids going to a very prestigious school.
yeah,
So
well,
you do what they ask you to do
no, I don't want to.
until you are me, and then you get the company in trouble, and then we're not allowed to do certain things anymore.
Yeah, see,
Oops.
that's exactly what I don't want to do.
Ah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Man, these guns are not fun to put together. The fact that like the heads of them are like different, it's these are strange.
Hmm.
Like I don't there's a lot of things like I don't know. Like we've already seen like the worst of people with like early COVID stuff when they're told like, "Oh, you have to wear a mask," and they're like, "I can't." And it's
Yeah, I can't breathe. Really? Because like well, I haven't been CS, but I've been OC'd, and I could breathe through that, not easily, but
I mean, like I always hear like the same thing because like I wear a mask when I go to the gym.
yeah,
And if someone's like, I can't breathe, it's like you're weak.
yeah.
That's all it is. You're just weak. If you're like, I can't breathe in a mask, and it's like, do better.
Yeah, it seems then that your genetic line could end.
Yeah, it's like
Oh
you're
wait, did I say that out loud? Shit.
you,
But yeah, for realsies
not
though,
something going on. Yeah, some sort of mental problem.
like,
If they're like, I can't wear a mask because I'm set, like whatever is going on, I don't have time for that. Like we're in a pandemic. I want it to end.
yeah, wear your mask, get your shot, shut up, fucking
It,
eat your
it's
Wheaties, drink your milk.
it's never something physical. It's never like a physical thing happening. Like I saw it was one of the Anthony Padilla videos where like in the middle of COVID, he interviewed conjoined twins, and they were like, "Yeah, we have this percent lung capacity, and we can still wear a mask and breathe just fine."
Yeah, right.
Anyone who's like, "I can't wear a mask," like they're just like an idiot.
I am a slightly less fat asthmatic, and I was wearing a mask while working full time in a production bakery.
Yeah,
Motherfuckers can wear their mask.
yeah. This is what you come to the stream for. We're talking Warhammer. Also wear masks. And if
Yeah, right.
if someone isn't wearing a mask, you loudly call them a coward, and you
Yeah.
charge. You go in on them.
You charge, you beat them up with your great swords.
Yeah,
Don't actually do those things,
maybe
but do call them out as a coward.
there are 40k themed masks. I don't have any.
Oh, fantastic.
I would like one. They have some
I
space.
probably should get one. That'd be pretty sweet.
They have some Space Marine ones. I would not mind having an Ultramarine mask.
Nice. Yeah, I really like the mask I have actually to do some brand pimping. Um, the company Halo Mask, I believe, makes a really solid mask that is fairly comfortable to wear, very breathable, and has a replaceable charcoal filter to it.
Dude, I would love things like that. Like the problem with like the warning labels with things like that, it's rarely for the the protection of anyone except for the company. They just don't want to be sued. To like, if someone drowns in a bucket, they could be like, "Well, there's no warning saying that you could drown in this." Like that's all it is.
Yeah, no, that's why there are all those like "Don't leave your kids unattended in this bucket" signs on fucking buckets you can buy at Home Depot.
Because like the first thing people reaction to any kind of slight is like, oh, sue them and then you'll get a bunch of money, which is not how that works. It's just not.
Digital is you a Lanny?
Yeah, that's Lanny.
Okay, cool. That's who I thought that was. Dude, that's a good ass mask, right?
You just missed her this weekend. She was there.
I know, I had heard.
You blew it.
I was aware she was arriving, but I had Chinese food at home, and it was like calling to me, more so than the pizza at the party.
Damn, you hear that, Lanny? You're less important than
Not as good as Chinese food. Take that, Lanny.
What quality?
What years?
Quality Chinese food was this? I'm gonna really put you on blast on this stream.
Yeah, no, put me on blast. I ate this Chinese food for 3 nights straight. So I mean, like, it was pretty damn good Chinese food.
I didn't ask if you thought it was good. What is the quality of said Chinese food? Poor, medium quality Chinese food.
Slightly above medium quality.
Slightly above medium.
Like it's definitely better than Hunan.
If it was Panda, we're gonna fight. Absolutely, that's not even food.
Yeah, no, Panda's garbage. Don't. Jarrell's not here, so I can shit can some.
Dude, when he worked at Panda, like we had a hookup, and I was still like, I don't want this.
Yeah, dude. Because he would show up with that Chinese food. Well, I got air quotes, Chinese food.
Panda Express.
And yeah, the Panda. And
not
like, it was
Chinese
just
food.
Yeah, I could smell it, and I'm like, oh, I'm no longer appetized for anything.
Mm-hmm. Dude, when they had the weird orange chicken, and they were like orange chicken and bacon, it's like, what?
That's weird.
Ugh.
That's a strange call.
They tried to make that a thing, and it's like that is
a
so nasty.
Call. That is in poor taste.
Literally.
Yeah.
Where is piece 33? I need 33 arm.
That is a shame, Lanny. I wish that your local place did deliver.
You know what? Just be happy that you guys can have Chinese food. They always have soy sauce, which has all that gluten, so I can't have it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, buddy.
You know, there's the occasional place that I can go to, but for the most part, I miss gluten. I miss gluten every day.
Yeah, I know. I've made vegan and like gluten-free items before, and they don't hold up.
They're getting better.
Oh, totally.
They're getting better, man.
At least the gluten-free stuff is. The vegan stuff, I kind of waffle on whether or not
I don't know, man. I've been really in on that those Beyond Meat, like.
Oh no, Beyond Meat's fucking boss. That's some good stuff. Sorry, I was thinking more of like production bakery things from what my experience in the bakery.
The Bex.
I guess I should move my camera and actually have it in focus when I'm painting things.
That's the.
But when I was at a production bakery, like making the vegan items was horrifying. The amount of fat that goes into it that's not fat.
Dude, like there's a lot of like I understand it for like ethical reasons why someone would want to be a vegan, but like at the same time it's like I don't do any of this by choice. If I could eat red meat and bread every damn day, I probably would, and I'd probably go down. I'd be 500 pounds.
Yeah, that was our diet.
Dude, like the day that lockdown started and they're like, you have to do all your work from home, don't leave. I ordered McDonald's immediately. It was seconds of them being like, stay home, and I was just like, bring me 19 Big Macs. And like,
I need 100 Big Macs stat.
Dude, there were so many times like I'd get up for work and I'm like, what do I want for breakfast? A large pizza? Absolutely. And this is probably the karma now where it's like I want to work out. Like I'm going to the gym like 3 or 4 nights a week.
Right. I mean, someone has to, and it's certainly not going to be mine. So.
Dude, like I'm barely doing any cardio. I'm mostly just lifting.
Right.
Like,
Just for that sense of physical motion.
no, just to be a buff boy. I want to be a
Uh,
buff boy.
gonna get all bear-like.
Yeah, dude. I'm trying to become a strong lad.
A strong swollen.
Yeah, I'm trying to be Eric
Swole
Eric. My water bottle's supposed to be in tomorrow. The water bottle being for hydration is like half the reason to get a water bottle for the gym.
Yeah.
Like the hydration is one thing. What you really need it for is to put next to a machine and like claim your spot.
Yeah, right.
Where it's like I'm about to use this machine, so I like put my water bottle there so you can like take your time.
Yeah, I'm with you, Phaedros. I eat meat because I'm an omnivore. Like, we got to where we are by eating everything, so I will eat everything.
Yeah, like,
I am a gigantic trash panda.
It's one of the things, like, I really like red meat, and I really like bread, but I will cease to be. My body will collapse.
Yeah, no,
I
kind of like
it.
you being around, my friend. So.
Yeah, it's like... It's like it won't like do major damage to me, but like there was one time I had, I think it was like 4 days off work, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go get like just a sourdough deli sandwich, just a regular ass deli sandwich, and I thought I was gonna die.
Damn, they really hit you that hard now.
Yeah, like just regular ass bread, like it was. I was just sitting there. And then suddenly it was just that, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because I was like,
Right.
"Am I really gluten intolerant?" And then I ate that, and I was like, "Oh, yep, yep."
Yeah, sure am.
And that was a bad day.
Yeah, I would bet.
I would love to be like I can eat anything, but like I need to live.
Yeah.
I've been doing it this long. I need to, and now it's like, I mean, I want.
Now you got reasons, so.
Yeah, and like when it was just me, like by myself, like I didn't really care. Like I was like smoking a pack a day and like drinking heavily, and just eating fast food. Now it's like I don't eat red meat a lot, and I exercise regularly, and I'm like. like actually taking care of myself. I drink so much water.
He says as he's sitting there sipping on a Monster.
Am I?
I mean, not at this moment. Oh, is that a can of Death Water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Try me.
I mean, I don't know. I just assume that you're consuming some form of caffeinated beverage.
I mean, I did just finish a Monster. I'm not gonna act like
so.
But it's the zero sugar one, and it's watermelon flavor.
Ooh, delish. But on that, this commenting on water, I mean, like, I'm right there with you. I have a liter-sized Nalgene that I take with me to work. I'd fill up probably twice, at least.
I'd like to do that more often, but I like work outside, and it's like,
yeah, finding a station to refill water is not easy.
No, it's the deposit stations. It's where, like,
yes, that too.
I have to rely on like
finish receptacle.
I have to rely on like grocery stores.
Yeah. Okay, I need to make it gray because that's just not working as black. This is one color that I need to go and actually buy is another gray. I don't actually own any aside from Celestial, which is a very blue.
Get that Gray Seer, man. Gray Seer and Dawnstone are both really good.
Yeah, I've been thinking picking up a couple more paints soon.
Dawnstone's a weird one where it really does look like rocks.
That's pretty cool, actually. So I might pick that up for some terrain features. Oh, which, speaking of terrain features, I was talking with Jake. He and I have an idea for a thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna build a goddamn tanker truck.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna make a future tanker truck.
All right.
It's we're gonna give it some little hover pontoons, and yeah. because I brought it up. I'm like, you know what we could use? It's like some vehicle terrain pieces. So let's just blow up a tanker. And he was like, I like this idea. Let's do that. When do you want to do it? Oh, fuck. We have to figure out time. And that's kind of where that conversation ended. But
Oh god.
the idea is there. It's in the ether.
Yeah, yeah. Oh god, the 2 armed weapons. Here we go. This is my nightmare. And
I mean, worst case, you can always just pin.
Well, it's not. It's just a matter of like lining it all up.
Okay. Fuck, dude. That is every single one of my goddamn Skitarii.
They got a hose going
There's
into
hand 1 and arm 2 with gun attached too.
Nope, there's a third part on this one.
Oh?
Yeah, there's a hose going into the backpack.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my my plasma boys. Let me fish one up real quick.
Oh, this isn't working. Oh no, this is my nightmare. Ah, god, this is a disaster.
Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna be holding pinch for a minute.
No, I can't get this one to line up.
Ah.
I just need, if I just do the 2 arms for now and then adjust the other one and a little bit.
Yeah. This is I should probably find my actually painted one that doesn't look like shit.
This is why Space Marines have the shoulder pads is specifically for these kind of models, where it's just hard to line these up.
Yep. Pauldrons and other goodness.
Oh, this
yeah, let's get this lad under the camera.
Man, this just doesn't want to happen.
Is this similar problem? This guy's a like multi-piece guns to arm.
See if I can cover that with the shoulder pads. Yeah, I mean, there's like the Tempestus Scions and now the Hellblasters, and it's like, oh.
I'm still so proud of this fucking thing, though.
Mm-hmm.
My Orc Servo Skull.
Shame on you. How dare you?
You know you love it. It's hilarious.
Nope. It's racism. How dare you? Orcs are good boys.
I mean, this one was already dead. It's fine. Don't worry about it. The way we found him.
You just wait till that thing sprouts more orcs. Just by having it, you infected your entire planet. I want you to know that. I hope.
Very true.
I hope you. I hope you realize.
Enjoy your mushrooms.
Yeah, I hope you realize what you've done to future generations.
That sounds like a future generations problem.
Yeah, we'll let future AdMech handle this.
That's every generation's thing. Like, that sounds like their problem. Let's see.
Our generation's getting a little better.
I can't do a kickflip.
Our generation's getting generally better about not being as shitty to other generations.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah, it took me a couple years to just like get over the fact that like, yeah, TikTok's a thing. These kids like that shit.
I almost downloaded it recently. Not to post anything, just like the amount of people who have like aimed their phone at me and be like, "Oh, check this," and it's like instead of just trying to like fuck with the browser, I might as well just download it and
and look at the damn thing.
Yeah, and not try to be like nothing makes someone sound stupider than like, well, I don't use that. I don't use.
Dude, yeah, no, that's
like no one thinks anyone is cool
very
or
quick to that
interesting.
boomer territory.
Dude, no one thinks anyone is cool or interesting by being like, I don't do the popular thing. I don't have an Instagram. It's like no one cares. You're not cool or interesting by being like, well, I don't have Snapchat. Like, who fucking cares?
Yeah, I am not cool or interesting because I'm an old ass man. I don't have any of those things because I just don't care.
Like there's nothing holding.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Steve. I'm an old man and I don't care anymore.
It's like if someone just doesn't have it, because like I don't have TikTok, I don't have Snapchat, but you don't see me going like, well, like you guys all have it and it's stupid, so I don't have it. It's like,
Yeah.
because that doesn't make, no one thinks that person is cool, because everyone else
No,
is just
that
like,
person is the unfun person to be around.
it's one of the things. It's like if you're like, I like, because there was someone like that who I mean, like TikTok isn't as good as Vine because you could like Vine. They had less tools, so you had to be more creative. And TikTok, you could just like people. The one person does one thing and everyone kind of copies it. That's the only thing that really bothers me about it. But like, as soon as you like go like, I don't want to do the thing, and everyone goes like, okay, like we're gonna go do the thing, and then you're alone. So it's like, cool, I guess. Like you showed them.
Yeah, you sure did that.
But at the same time, it's like it doesn't. No one is more. It becomes more interesting by saying they don't like a thing. By like I knew a guy who like hadn't seen like the Star Wars movies, and really had like this like I don't watch Star Wars, and it's like, all right, like I guess enjoy missing out on a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, enjoy missing out on something that has been culturally impacting our world since the 70s.
Quite some time, yeah. But like something about like the weird amount of pride from someone being like, I don't like the thing. I don't watch Game of Thrones. I don't
I mean,
like.
shit, I didn't watch Game of
I don't
Thrones,
like
but
the
that's because
Marvel
I just
movies. It's like that doesn't make
uh,
anyone cool or interesting.
no, it tends to make you kind of douchey,
Yeah,
and that kind of hits a specific aesthetic for people.
I like
Like me personally, I haven't watched a Marvel movie in a hot minute
it.
because I'm very marveled the fuck out.
Well, there's a lot. Don't get me like.
Yeah,
It's one of the things like
there's a couple.
I'm way behind. I haven't seen like Endgame or anything like that. But like you don't see me being like I don't watch this. I don't do it. It's like cuz
Ooh,
no
that's
one
very
thinks
good.
that person is cool. Hey Phil, what's going on, man? What an interesting time for you to join when we're just like shouting about social media and Marvel movies.
I
It's like
mean,
I
what were
watched
we
the
yelling
Infinity
about
War.
earlier?
I watched the Infinity War and it was cool. Like
Yeah,
that's
Infinity War
I
was the
think
first
that's the
fun
last
movie.
Marvel movie I've watched just cuz like it's it's like a lot of like the really big anime like Dragon Ball Z or like Naruto or anything like that. It's like I want to get into it, but there's so much catch up I have to do that it's just like it's daunting and I just never start.
Right, right.
Like when
I didn't want to get into Naruto, and this is going to be me just being a grumpy old man, but it was just like it just looked dumb and for kids, and I hear tell it is not, which is cool, but I still just don't give a shit.
yeah, I mean it's one of the things like I can't see myself investing like that much time into it. So I just kind of like don't want to like it stops me from starting. Like that's kind of the pro. Yeah,
Yeah,
like One Piece, 1,000 plus episodes. It's like
yeah,
and like
yeah.
people can tell me all things of like, oh, these are the filler ones to cut out. These are the episodes you can skip. Um,
But that's still a lot
that's
of
still
shit.
a lot. Like
Yeah, as someone who has read,
there's things I
at
want to
least at one
watch
point, I
that I'm
did read all
behind
of
on.
fucking. Yeah,
Like I want to like catch up on like because I haven't watched a lot of the part 5 of JoJo's, and it's like I want to watch it, and I just like I'm just behind, and I'm kind of just accepting it. And it's like there's a lot of things I want to catch up on, and I haven't found the time.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
like
I mean,
fucking
we've got time now, but we're doing things
no,
that
we
we want
don't.
to do
I
instead.
don't. I don't have time for that. Like I have I've been playing Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and I still
Oh, hey,
haven't
you
finished
finally
it.
started.
No, I got it day 1.
I
But
know, I
like
know you did.
I
You're
can't
with me. We started that shit, but yeah.
I can't like like I can't play for more than like an hour a day. Like I got too much shit on my plate right now. And it's
Yeah.
like,
No, I not.
Yeah,
I
that
finally
makes
got to
sense.
the second. I
hey,
finally
Craft
beat
Pyro,
the
thanks for the
four.
follow, man. Welcome to the I yell about how much time I don't have to
Yeah,
watch
welcome to
anime.
us being grumpy old men.
Just,
The stream.
just being like, I don't have time to watch One Piece, and like, I've watched one episode of Demon Slayer, and it looks cool, but I'm like, I got stuff I gotta do, and like, a lot of people are like, it's like their favorite. It's like their favorite anime, and like a lot of people are really enjoying Demon Slayer, and it looks cool, and
Yeah, can confirm it's pretty damn cool.
yeah, and like it's worth the time, but it's like that same time is like time I'm trying to like go to the gym. Like if I have an hour and a half free, like I go to the gym because like I need to not die. And
Yeah,
like
healthy.
dude, I would love to just like sit there and like catch up on a show all day, but like if I sit there for too long, it's like there's something I could be working on. And
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm hating being an adult. Like, especially growing older as an adult, there are more and more times where I'm like, yeah, I can finally sit down and play a video game. And then I sit down and play a video game, I'm like, I need to get up and do something fucking productive with myself. God damn it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Having a lot to do, like there's other things I'm trying to set time aside for, and like like if I really wanted to, like I've got other things I could do. Like I could absolutely be like, I just want to sit here and like play the game, but like my priorities are shifting, and like I'm not complaining. It's just like that's just how it's going to be, and like
Yep.
it's definitely not a complaint. The fact that I live so close to a gym and can prioritize that, like, because I absolutely could be like I'm married. I've been with the same person for like 14 years. She doesn't care if I'm fat. I don't have to go to the gym. Like, who am I going to impress? But it's like, it's the point I'm doing it for myself that's making it a little easier to digest.
The important thing for you.
There's not anyone, like, I didn't quit smoking for like any reason other than like I wanted to do it for myself, and like that's when it's been the easiest to quit, because like it's not like if I'm really breaking it down, like I could still afford to smoke, probably I could cut back a little bit, but what I like I don't really care that much, you know. It's I got other things I could be doing.
All right. I think I'm at the point of last details before highlights and grunging this thing the fuck up.
There you go.
Never mind. Here's the whole backpack I haven't done. God fucking damn it.
Take that, you idiot. God, you blew it.
Yep, I did. Thanks, past me, for not doing thing.
You dingus. You absolute fool.
You fucking yuts.
I did see in the new list you're bringing the sterilizers against the AdMech.
Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah, that's
I took the horses out and I brought the sterilizers in.
Oh, you took the horses out. Okay.
Yeah. Though it was a hard call. What is up? But yeah, I tried so hard to like keep the horses in, but running it as a battalion, I only have so many fast attack slots, and I also want to keep using my chicken walkers, so
I'm kind of having
need to be made.
I'm kind of having that problem with orcs. Like fast attack, there's so many good choices, and it's like the same thing with Militarum. Like their elite choices and their heavy support are all so good.
It's the reason why, like, there was a couple lists that you saw that I had posted where you're like, why are you using Outrider but detachments? Because I want to have like fucking 5 goddamn fast attack things.
Like there's that orc army of renown thing that you're able to take an Outrider detachment and then get like the CP refunded for having the warlord in it. Like
nice.
There's some things like that. Hydrate, I would love to.
Oh, is it hydrate o'clock? Okay.
I'm being told to hydrate.
I see it.
Working on the 3rd Hellblaster.
All right, I am about half a liter through my bottle that I filled up on stream already. So
there you I might not.
Doing it. Gonna be whizzing all night.
That's how you do it. I don't know. We're about 2 hours in. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the Scout Sentinel today, but that's all right. That is okay. The Scout Sentinel, like, that won't take me too long. And it's like I've built. This is the third one I've built. Like, one of them I built as an armored sentinel, and then I'm just not gonna run them as armored sentinels anymore.
Yeah.
I'll just keep running them as scouts and get like pre-game movement every single time and just threaten.
I mean, yeah, that worked out really well for you.
Yeah, you just threaten an objective, and it's like if you have your horses going that way, then it's like that's an entire end of the board that I don't have to deal with horse boys.
Yeah, that worked exactly how you said. Like, they tangled with my horses. The horses fucked them up, but that also kept my horses from doing anything else.
Yep, and that's all a boy can hope for.
And that's part of why I'm bringing back the sterilizers, because that rear line fucking fuckery is very important.
Mm-hmm. I know the next list I run for ultras. I'm finding a way to put the Hellblasters in. I got to do it. Like, I got these guys because I want to paint them. I want to paint plasma glow on things. I bought 3 paints just to do a plasma glow. Like, I'm doing it. It's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it's also good for me to practice the plasma glow on here because I want to do that same thing for the orc shock attack gun, and then the orc commando the shaka pistol that has like coils on it, which I could do. I could do like I could just make them copper coils, but I'm like, no, I want to make them glowy.
Yeah, which is fun. Like, as a guy who has a lot of glowy shit in his army, it's very fun to learn how to paint that.
The idea of like, these are my sneaky guys and these are the ones with the glowy weapons. It's like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's get stupid. They're orcs.
I mean, you saw what I did for my my Ruststalker blades.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I gave them kind of a cool little glowy.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to dust
off.
I
really loved how those things turned out.
Yeah, I'll have to, because I'm hoping to. I'm waiting for those paints to come in. I'm gonna have to dust off Sea of Thieves at some point. That's another thing that's kind of like fallen by the wayside. Like, I want to play more Sea of Thieves and I want to play more Vermintide, and it's just like I haven't been able to sit here and like really like put my focus into a game. Like, I've played some Final Fantasy 14 because I'm just like, I'm one of the dirty cutscene skippers, which will
skip.
That offends a lot of people in 14, because 14 is a reverse MMO where instead of like, oh, I got to get through this story stuff so I can get to the raids, everything in that game is like, I need to get through these raids and these dungeons so I can get to those sweet story cutscenes. It's the opposite. So I had to play so much catch up.
That was the issue Ed and I had when we were playing what was it, the Star Wars MMO together.
The Old Republic.
He is notorious for wanting to skip cutscenes, and I'm like, nah, man, I want to fucking watch these cutscenes and see my character do dumb Sith shit.
Dude, if you like, you should try out 14.
I would if I had the time and money to spend on drugs.
I from what I've seen from people who actually play the game, Steve, like that. I mean, that seems to be wrong. People are really into this story thing, and it's like, it's easy to look at it and like, not, you didn't invest any time, and I'm sure someone could like give me an abridged version of One Piece and I could be like, this show sucks, and
the show's dumb, I hate it.
Like, the story has captivated a lot of people. A lot of people are real into it, and I just joined up with a group of people that were farther in the story than me, and I prioritized catching up with them over like really taking in the story.
I should actually grab one of my old models so I can see how the fuck I painted these backpacks, because I don't remember.
That's why I play orcs. I don't have to worry about uniformity.
Yeah,
Like
that's.
this backpack's red. This one's
Oh,
brown.
actually, I guess it doesn't matter because I changed my entire scheme from when
Perfect.
I originally painted to these
Nailed it.
ones.
That's
Shit.
that's what I'm doing with the Ultramarines too. I'm changing my paint scheme after I painted 2 of them. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna like eventually get back to those.
yeah. That's. I am never gonna repaint those other ones that I've already finished. The Rust Stalkers look fine. I really like how the Rust Stalkers look, and it's the same thing with those six dudes plus the HQ that I painted. Like they all look fine, so I'm not gonna change it. It's
Yeah,
just like I love this color scheme.
I'll get there. Like it's like, and it's not even like a high priority. The only Ultramarines I have painted are intercessors. It's like the core troop. It is dude with
Right.
bolt
Yeah.
rifle, so it's not like I need to go back and like fix it. It's not really like a big priority of mine because honestly, I need 5 more. So
Yeah. Right.
I'm not really interested in like undoing some I did and like, so I'll worry about that when I get to it. But I want to paint the Hellblasters. I want to paint the Incursors because the Incursors are like the auto include for ultras
Right.
because they're the ones that don't take any kind of negatives. Like they cancel out any negatives they have to hit.
That's kind of absurd. Says the guy who's about to possibly invest in some
It's
custodes who are
the
just
the
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 win game.
the big thing Ultramarines have is like the entire like army wide they all have fall back and shoot at -1. Like that's like
Yeah,
the
which is
bonus everyone
baller.
gets. So if you have a core troop that they don't get negatives when they fall back and shoot,
Yeah, I would include it.
yeah. So just run those and just fall back all day and then shoot at your normal thing. It's like the same thing with these guys. It's like they're heavy weapons. Like if something like gets into combat with them, like just fall back and shoot. And it's like you don't get a like it doesn't stack. You don't like shoot at -2. So it's
Right.
like just fall back with a heavy weapon and shoot. Same with the suppressors. They're all heavy weapons. Just fall back and shoot if something gets in your ass.
That's these guys right here, the actual ranger horsies. They do have a fallback and shoot, and they're fucking
Polly
mean.
redeemed change water. So I guess I'll grab another water. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. I got you. Don't worry. My water looks. Here you go. There we go. Some nice silvery, murky water. Very clean. Very good. There we go. Nice clean water for the stream.
I'll just buy another. I'll just bring another water. So I got 2 now. Gee, Billy.
Yep.
I'll take it. Apparently, I need some. I need to have some other things for people to spend their coins on. You got me. I'll take it. You win this stream, Polly. I'll see you next
Polly.
time.
You son of a.
You win this round.
Let's see. Where am I at?
I'll add a new incentive to. I now gotta hydrate. I'm just
For when you're on
this is the P
model
stream.
building.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've been wicked hydrating, as again you heard me say, and the fact that we're talking, so I keep drinking water because throat parch.
Yeah, I'm trying to like I still like cutting energy drinks is going to be very difficult for me, but like I am trying to drink more water as time goes on.
Yeah. I mean,
So-
hell, as an avid water drinker,
This
it is necessary.
Yeah. That's all right.
I guess I should paint some flesh on this guy's face. I don't know. It looks like he's got a full ass goddamn skull or a metal head.
I don't know how much flesh you guys really have.
Yeah, that's the problem because like the ones who have their hoods up, you can't see dick. But like this guy, he's got a little bit of area that could maybe be flesh, but
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it good with some lead belcher.
I don't know.
Anthony.
Ah, good stuff. Good stuff. Full service, just like Susan.
Now get over here and work these tits. I've never seen that. I don't think I ever will.
Let's not
But,
do this. Let's leave that one where it lies.
Yeah. Thanks, the Grumps.
Mm-hmm. I haven't watched any of their stuff in so long. That's another thing. I'm like behind on every like YouTube thing I watch.
The only reason Ash and I are up to date on any YouTube stuff is because like we literally go to sleep watching it and or listening to it.
I've so we have HBO Max, and I've been
Oh yeah, we do.
I've been like they have all 9 seasons of Impractical Jokers on there.
Oh my god, that
And,
is so much Impractical Jokers.
Dude, that show is just gold, front to back. There's so many things in that show that are just so funny. And
yeah, there's a lot of it that I get like way too secondhand embarrassed for them about, so I just can't.
I love that stuff.
I can't do it. It makes my
Sal
makes me
having to
cringe
go
through my body.
Sal having to go to a minor league baseball game and start a chant, and he can't leave until people chant with him, and having to chant "Let's get sexy" and no one backing him up.
Oh man. Yeah, I can't.
It's so
Can't do
good.
it.
It's so good. Oh, I gotta make the sergeant at some point. I might have made a mistake.
The show is Impractical Jokers. It's on HBO Max. Used to be on fucking Comedy Central and FX, I think.
True TV.
True TV. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had cable in a decade. And I'm not gonna lie, don't miss it.
Mm-hmm. I made a mistake in not making the sergeant one of these.
Oh yeah?
Whoops.
May not have a sergeant.
Unless there's something.
Nope, it's time to buy another box.
Nope. There's workarounds. I'm good.
Okay, you're good.
Yeah, I can figure it out.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did. So the Skitari box, there is 9 unit and 1 alpha, which is your captain kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
And there is no substitute aside from one of those 9 dudes can be a guy with a really long sniper rifle. Otherwise, it is 9 dudes plus the leader.
Yeah.
And I didn't need another leader. In fact, I don't need any leaders, so I just fucking kit bashed the piss out of that poor guy with some of my old sprue stuff.
Mm-hmm. Actually,
Because, you know, sometimes you got it.
this might be the one I can just make the... Oh, this is 40. 40 show up in any of these? Oh, 60.
Where's my other reds? I need dark vermilion. What's the
Dark Vermilion.
dark vermilion?
Jeez. So,
I know, right?
so aggressive.
I love some of the paints I've got. They're just the most ridiculously fucking named things.
Mm-hmm. Y'all have to, there's a lot of, I haven't watched really any of season 9 of Impractical Jokers, and like, the secondhand embarrassed stuff doesn't really bother me. I know that like some people can't quite handle that, but I've been,
I can't.
HBO Max is all the Studio Ghibli movies. Huh.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. It's fucking boss.
That's surprising.
So does Disney, which is super weird.
Disney Plus does not.
No, what did I miss?
It doesn't have any of them.
Really?
The only thing I think they're on are Netflix Japan.
No, because they've got something for Miyazaki on Disney Plus.
I don't think so.
I would check my phone now, but
yeah,
I'm using it.
Same.
Let's see. I got the internet right here.
Yeah, to use the whole internet. Go for it. Like 42 for the gun. 42. Because I know there's like two versions of like specifically the dubs, that they have.
Because these fuckers should be on Disney. Disney does the dubs.
No, they do some of the dubs.
Well, they did. Yeah, sorry, they did some of the dubs. But it looks like they've got an ass ton of them on there, dude.
But like on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Really? Huh.
Yeah.
Because they have.
That's why I was like, no, I'm positive they're on there.
Because there's like Totoro, there's two versions of the dubs.
Oh, they did, really?
Yeah, there's a Fox one, and then there's there's a Disney one.
Phil.
Disney Lost Rights. You know,
That's super bizarre.
like because there's a lot of people. I saw that when I was watching. I don't remember which one I was watching. I think it was Totoro, and like. I don't mind dub anime sometimes. Like Dragon Ball, I've been pretty much watching dub the entire time.
Yeah.
JoJo's, I tend to watch subbed. Old Gundam,
Yeah,
I don't mind.
too, just because Ashley.
I don't mind watching like, I don't mind watching like certain ones like Cowboy Bebop. I really like the dub. I don't mind it.
Oh, the dub's amazing for Bebop.
But I guess there's a lot of people that are like, it's a real hot debate for like the Totoro and Spirited Away. Maybe not Spirited Away. I know Totoro is one of them, where there is a Disney dub and a Fox dub.
Oh, interesting.
And there's like a more
Hydrate.
Shukan, you just sneaking in here and redeeming a hydrate before you say anything. I'll take it. Good to see you, man.
One for the water.
Appreciate you hanging out. You got two of us. You got the old hydrate double kill.
Yep. I'm hitching away through. I've got 400 milliliters left of this full fucking liter.
Remember when you said you're
interesting to know. I had no idea that Disney.
Remember when you said you're trying to swear less? Listen to you. Jeez.
I know, right?
Look at this dude. This dude.
My bad.
That's fine.
But it's like you were saying.
I don't care.
A point where a lot of that you just forget about your swearing.
Yeah, I mean, this is not a clean stream. Oh, nope, there goes a piece.
What's Phil saying here? Ghibli hates their film stream. Disney contract expired with D Plus, failed to renew. They scrubbed their servers. Brutal.
First attempt at painting in the last 6 months. Want to see? Absolutely, I want to see. Are you on the Discord?
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah. Hit me with that.
Show us the things. Let me open up the Discord.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, wait, nope, never mind. No, that's not the Discord. That's not the Discord at all.
Hey, look at that boy. Yeah. That's one of the older.
Oh, nice.
Let's go. Hell yeah,
nice.
Man. Double Thunder Hammers. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the way to do it.
Hell yeah,
That's how
dude.
you ruin someone's day.
Hell yeah, dude.
Who even cares about tanks?
It's messing
That
up.
guy certainly doesn't.
What a massive kit bash, dude. It looks it. That's
No kidding.
looks like part of like some Ultramarine in there. Hell yeah, man. That's some orc stuff we're looking at here. Everything you do is kit bash, dude. I'm like one of the most un-orky orc players ever. I do very few kit bash things, way less than I should.
Alright. Get that out of here, Discord blurp.
Is that my primary discard? No. Iron 5 is still my primary one. I just have this one for the stream, and it's kind of where all of the Warhammer chat ended up.
Yeah, because we were kind of really filling up the.
Yeah, I mean we have the Warhammer page there still, but like it's kind of all shifted here. Blood Angel Captain.
Good old Death Watch. Those are fun to paint.
I was close to going Death Watch instead of Ultra. because like their whole thing with their like the different like the right side having the different chapters. They're really cool, man. Death Watch is pretty cool. I was
Death Watch is pretty cool.
I was really tempted.
I had a really rough time painting Luke's. I do wish I had painted them better.
That's fine.
But that's a for the future fix, because we've got all of those nice things that our good friend the Jake keeps buying. All these super unnecessary toys that we're all like, we didn't need this, and then I use it. I'm like, oh my god, how did I live without this?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, like, I'm trying to paint more things yellow just because I struggle painting yellow. Yellows and whites are...
Yellow's a hard one.
They're tough, man. But, like, the only way you get better is by just painting more of it.
Yeah, that's if when I do get back on my, what are they called? The Space Wolves, like, their shoulder pad is yellow.
Yeah. I also have never messed with any transfer slips. Because, like, I mean,
Same.
I, like, all, like, the Hellblasters and a lot of the other ones, like, I have the upgrade kits on there, so they already have the Ultramarine logo on there, and then I just paint them.
Yeah.
Which is monetarily not the best way to go, and, like, the assault intercessors I have, the suppressors, the eliminators, like, they all don't have that. Like, they're already all put together, so I'm gonna need to I'm gonna have to learn.
Yeah, those are the ones that we borrowed.
Well, the assault ones were mine. Those were from one of the early like bundled with Necron kits. I forget what the actual bundles are called.
Okay. The one that you got for Christmas, that's right.
Yeah, the one that my wife made the mistake of me getting back in
the seal.
Yep. This is all her fault.
She popped the seal, and then I was like, "Oh no, we're just playing Kill Team. It's fine. It's fine." $2,000 later.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
That's kind of how it went down.
Alright, this color that I love so much. I actually really do like this color. It's such a cool one. I think the GW version of it would be their Verdigris green, but as far as Army Painter goes, it is the Elemental Bolt, and it is just this wonderful, wonderful, like, turquoisey green.
Mm-hmm. I got a couple
which
of
is what I've used for a lot of things.
The bright blues that I'm looking to
I highly recommend. So, like, how bright are you talking? Like, this bright as the cabling I'm doing on these guys' faces?
I have the
Not faces, but
coming in the mail. I have Airman blue, Thousand Sun blue, and the Barioth or something like that. It's like a really like a neon blue. So
okay, because I've got this.
I looked up a bunch of things of like painting plasma glow, and I was like,
Oh, okay.
I did a bunch of research, and I tried to see what like the best way for me to do it was. So, that was kind of the plan with that.
Right. Yeah. I did it the old-fashioned way. I blended my own colors.
Yeah, I mean that would be probably a better way to do it. But like what I want to do,
it's the cheaper way.
What I want to do is have like a blue base and then do a real light dry brush of white to make it like super fucking bright looking.
Yeah, that's totally what you do.
That's the plan.
Yeah, you edge highlight or dry brush with white at the very end and just get a nice little white cap at it.
That's gonna be the plan. Which you guys have redeemed entirely too many hydrates, so I'll be back in 1 second.
It's happened.
It's happening. Oh jeez.
hydrated.
The hydrating has been undone. Whew.
All right, well then, sounds like it's time for me to.
Unhydrate.
I was gonna make you hydrate, but then it's like, hey, do these things. And I'm like,
Got him, idiot.
rules and stipulations.
You-
Bam, there you go. Hydrate, you fucking
It did. Damn it! It did
fucking
work.
nerd.
God damn it! Let me glue this first. I can't believe you've done this.
I mean, I only have 2.4 thousand fucking.
Yeah, I need I need other things in there.
Dude, I don't even care about that. Like, I was just looking at the things it can make you do, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. I don't care.
I did like I had to like do something with those. And hydrate's just a really common one.
Right? Yeah, that makes sense.
With the painting stream, like I thought it'd be entertaining to have like a really high cost one of just like stop painting that, paint something else. And,
Right.
That's
Change painting.
That's bit me a few times, but it's still pretty entertaining. So I try to have like a backup model, like nearby.
Right. Yeah. In case someone's like, hey, switch. Change it up, you chode.
So like if I start painting one thing, then I'll I have like something else, or at least like one of my boxes nearby to like quickly grab something else if it's just like, yep, do something else.
Right. Whereas I have one of 3 different horses right here to grab.
Mm-hmm. I want like I could like just like have 2 commandos and be like, well, I guess I'll paint the other one. It's like, nah, I try to do something like extremely
Yeah, no,
different.
I would do something else totally too.
Because the last stream here, I can show you this. I was working on the I got a little bit of the base going, but I have one of the armor for the Mega Knobs.
Nice.
Just like a real covered
nice.
base coat. I'm gonna do more details, and I did a dry brush. It might be a little hard to see, but there's like a light dry brush of Retributor armor, so it's like a little metallic-y. I'm gonna hit it with a lot of.
That's one of my favorite stuff.
Hit it with a lot of lead belcher.
Right. Yeah, that looks good. I'm looking forward to seeing that on the table.
The Mega Knobs are just becoming more and more common that I run.
Yeah.
So it's only fitting that I need to get more of them painted.
Yeah, I get it. That's part of why I've been trying to paint some of my other stuff, the things that I actually use.
Sure. Like that's one thing I'm trying to do. I'm trying to hammer out the 2,000 point list, and then I'm trying to only paint my 2,000 point list. Like if it's not something that's on the list, it's not like a priority to paint.
Yeah.
Because I've done like the other day I was like, oh man, I'm gonna paint my Death Killer War Trike, and I was like, why? I've ran this thing once, and even if I want to run it, I don't have like the vehicles to be able to really justify running it.
Utilize it.
So like, and it's kind of the same thing with like the Beast Boss. It's like the Beast Boss model is really cool, but it's like I never run it. I don't think I've ever ran it.
That's why this lady right here is still sitting in the fucking box, just like base painted. That's it.
Like the orcs have a rule, like you can only have per detachment 1 war boss.
Okay.
So it's like, am I ever gonna run a on foot war boss over Mozrog? No.
No.
Never. That's never gonna happen.
Is no.
That's never gonna happen.
Let's get that green. And then it's time to start doing some grime. I'm doing it. I've finally gotten to the point where I wanted to be.
I know one of the things I really like. I want to run Gazgul runtime.
You want to run Gaz?
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see Gaz out on the table. I mean, I've already faced off against fucking one of the shards of the Catan, so like, what else can I deal with?
I mean, I can run him as a supreme commander detachment, so I can run him with Rog.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I could run him in a snakebite list and just have
Oh
him.
yeah, his own detachment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be how I'd have to do it if I wanted to run fucking what's his nuts call. I would have to run a Supreme Commander detachment and just run it specifically as Mars because he can only be run on Mars.
Yeah, Gazgul is only if it's a Supreme Commander, it doesn't have to be the rest of the list. Because Gazgul can only be ran with Goffs. But like Supreme Commander is its own detachment, so it could be an entire
Got it. Its own thing.
Yeah.
Got it. Marsha.
Sure, Jam.
So much cleanup. And then so many highlights.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just gonna gripe to myself over the project that I've sit upon.
This project that you have invested your time and money into, be like, now I have to do it? Aw.
Yep. Shucks.
That is bullshit.
No one told me I had to do things.
I hate it. I did.
Dumb. Why isn't it done already?
I
can't say anything. This is honestly the painting portion of the hobby has been probably one of my favorite parts of it the entire time we were doing it.
I mean, the building is my least favorite, but I got stuff that needs to be built. I've had some people who are like, "Oh man, like, like, can't you just buy the models like pre-painted?" And I'm like, not only can you like, I mean, unless you're buying them like secondhand, not only can you not do that, I don't want to.
Yeah, right.
Like it's.
I mean, you could pay someone to paint your models for you. Like I've done that.
I mean, like the idea.
Sorry, I haven't done it. I was the person painting for someone else. That's what I meant.
Yeah, and like I could do that, but it's like no, like I'll always like. Even if someone like wants to paint one of my orcs, there's part of me that's probably always going to say no, just because like I want to do my own thing with them, and
yeah, I get that.
It's one of the things like it was one of the things that Matt said in one of his Warhammer videos. It's like it might be a shitty painted Swarmlord, but it's your shitty Swarmlord.
Yep.
And I feel like if you're just if you're just not painting, then it's like. I don't know. You're really missing out.
All right, I need to get at my this and find my dry brush. Why is it not in there? Oh, it's because it's over there.
Yoshi Story. I've never played Yoshi Story. I think it was 20.
I played the 64 one.
I think it was 2019 was the first time I ever played through Yoshi's Island.
I never beat Yoshi's Island. I own.
Now's the time? What time? I have no time. I have games on the shelf that are still in the damn shrink wrap.
He literally just won a duplicate of one of said games that's still in his shrink wrap.
Yeah.
I was there when it happened. It was hilarious.
That reminds me, I still haven't gotten that.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Wait a minute. What
what was I gonna dry brush? Now I totally don't even. Oh. No. Just kidding.
Now I just realized I think I've moved since that. Nope, I gave him the right address. So.
Yeah. You won that just like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, whatever. It'll show up when it shows up.
We'll get there.
Or it won't.
Yeah, it's.
The Fang and get a little bit
and
of
like
water on that.
the Pokemon Arceus game is coming out. King of Fighters 15 is coming out.
Yeah, with the Arceus one, like I don't even know if I'm gonna buy it.
I think it looks really cool. Like I want.
It does. I agree. I don't know if I have the time or energy to play it.
There's so many things. Like I know. It's not a matter of like not being able to be in front of a TV. It's a matter of not being able to. Because like I'm really enjoying Skyward Sword, and I just don't have a lot of time for it. As much as I want to just sit down and play Skyward Sword. I think that game is dope. I just haven't had the time for it, and I want to, but it's like it's one of the things like I like those games. I'm even if I wanted to stream games, like I don't really want to. Like I'm enjoying doing this a lot more. But I'm also like so experienced when it comes to so inexperienced with Zelda games that like I don't want to stream it. I don't think people need to see that.
And just have people rag you.
Like I don't. I'm not. I'm not exactly the best. And I like want to turn my brain off and just like think.
Play a video game and
It's
have fun.
It's also one of the things like what might be an easy, like a simple solution for one person. Like I play the game so rarely that like it's like a tool or an item that I might have recently got, um, that like is an easy solution. Like I don't always remember.
Oh yeah, that's the issue that like it just as a general comment on like streamers, or not streamers, but like let's players, like when they finish a batch and then come back to said game like a month later, more often than not, they don't remember the fuck they were doing.
Yeah, and like they, especially like let's players on YouTube. It's like people see an episode like every day. Also, this went together perfectly. This was no issue. This one slid in there like butter.
Well, good one, I guess.
Yeah, it's a bones day. Like people see an episode every day and they don't realize that like they sat there for like 8 hours
9 hours
and just played for like one whole day, and then they put it down for like like a week or two, and people just see it like getting like every day, and they don't recognize those breaks. And then like from something they might have known from the previous episode that they just don't remember, it's really easy for someone to watch, be like, oh, it's obvious to do this.
Yeah, and that was one of the things that, like, speaking of famous YouTubers, or I guess at least sort of famous, the Grumps dudes, like they've talked about the fact that, like, yeah, we recorded.
I think we can classify them as famous. Like they're pretty.
Yeah, I mean the world tours and shit like that. Yeah, but they had talked about like at length, like, yeah, we record a bunch of episodes and then just fucking like go away and not see each other for a minute so that we can, exist.
Yeah,
and then come back and try and record again, and then we don't remember what we were doing because it's been a month.
They do feel mainstream now, but like they have like a brand to protect now. Because for a while,
totally.
For a while when it was like Aaron and John, it was kind of a joke. They were just like, oh yeah, we're playing games, and they like didn't want to be called Let's Players, and they had like all these kind of in jokes, and now it's a little more of a thing.
It's their livelihood, literally.
Yeah, so now it's like it's just a little different in that sense, and they look at analytics for like what games performed well when they like put the video out, But it used to be like they grab something on the shelf and they're like, why not this? Because like, but it's like things
Don't
like
mind me literally watching a model.
No, you're fine. It's things like that give us the episodes like the Mickey Mouse capade and stuff like that. Really goofy stuff like that. But like now it's just kind of I don't want to say it's like processed, but like
it certainly fucking feels it. Like, if you haven't watched modern Grumps, like it feels like they are 100% breathing the algorithm.
And like I kind of get it. Like it's their job.
Yeah,
it's one of the things. Like we like there's some YouTubers I watch and it's like I can count on a Raid Shadow Legends ad to show up, and like I don't care. Like it doesn't bother me.
Oh yeah, like Jesse.
It's like get your money. Like
yeah. This is your livelihood. You need to do things.
I mean, if we want to talk about brands, like I got this brand of bidet because I heard about it on a podcast. So, like I'm part of the problem? ?
I don't think it's not really a problem. At least I don't see it as such. Like it's a thing. Like that's what advertisement is. They exist to sell thing. And we listen to these people that we find entertaining to tell us to thing.
And like, if the thing's actually good, then it's actually good. But like,
yeah, totally.
There's like the problem is like YouTube doesn't really pay them enough, so they have to do these brand deals.
Yeah, yeah.
And then YouTube will
With-
get
and
mad,
or
mad
they
at
just
them
go
for
full
doing it.
on into. Yeah, they either do that or they delve full into Patreon runs.
Yeah. Which, like,
And like,
the weird thing is, like, the Grumps just, like, not getting onto, like, Patreon for a long time.
they just recently did.
Yeah, but like 7 years later.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely held out as long as they could, I think. But then the pandemic happened, and they were literally not making money from world touring and shit. So
I think it was pre-pandemic that happened.
I don't believe so.
I'm not
At least not as forwardly as it is now.
Yeah, I'm not 100%, but like it's definitely
About 6 dips of that. So I need
definitely
one.
possible.
There we go. Brown up that blue.
The one thing is, like, there are so many brands that, like, you just get, like, beat over the head with, because it's like NordVPN and stuff like that. It's like, yeah, we get it. Like, we know.
Or Raycon, whatever.
Oh yeah,
headphones.
Raycons all the time.
Yep.
HelloFresh is another one.
Oh yeah, the HelloFresh, the Audibles, like they're
Audible a little bit less. Audible for a long
yeah, that
time.
one not anymore. But back in the day, Audible was like the one.
Everywhere. Well, like, the thing about the Audible one, is they only paid you based on clicks, so they could throw it at like everybody.
Right.
And
makes sense. I mean, that explains why fucking Chris's podcast had an Audible one.
Yeah, like Audible is something they could just throw at everyone, and like that's all you had to do.
Alrighty. There we go. That looks good.
I mean, it's one of the things, like, if someone listens to one podcast, then it, like, makes sense. But, like, I feel like that's kind of rare that someone only listens to one podcast.
Yeah, I certainly don't. I listen to several podcasts.
Yeah, same. Like, I spend so much time driving at work that, like, there's so many podcasts. What do you mean, how about Spotify? Like, advertising Spotify on Spotify?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, speaking of Spotify...
I mean, they do that.
Yeah, I think I've heard it. Out of curiosity, since you do have a podcast on Spotify, I don't know if I've noticed advertisements playing on your podcast, but do you get advertising monies?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because I know there were other podcasts that I'd listened to on there. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Why does this have commercials?
I didn't have the and the podcast is only like what we only got like 4 episodes up there.
I think we got like 3 episodes.
I haven't checked in a while. No, we have 4, and we didn't have we didn't actually have an ad deal until like our 3rd episode when they had us actually record something. So that podcast has made almost $1.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lanny redeemed stretch. I gotta stand up.
Oh, okay. 2 seconds, Lanny, and then I'll stretch too.
But I don't have headphones in, so I'm stretching. It's happening. I'm standing up. I'm healthy. It's fine. Well, now with Omicron things happening, the podcast may hit a not a mini hiatus, but it's gonna be a little slower than normal.
Yeah, well, I mean, unless you guys are going to record individually remotely and then sync your recordings,
which is probably what's going to happen.
Right.
We're talking about just recording over like a Discord call, which apparently for most podcasts it's
oh, and we got to hydrate too.
For most podcasts, the fact that me and him actually meet up in person to record is kind of weird.
It's pretty rare, especially nowadays.
So we might as well just use the recording, like, which
Yes, I have been doing everything that Eric has been doing as far as the redeeming stuff goes.
I know one of the episodes we're planning on doing relatively soon is going to be it's either going to be a favorite or a major dislike that we do an episode just from you.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. I mean,
know,
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to be in on the House of the Dead one when you do that.
I know for like a long time we wanted to go like completely guestless.
Okay.
That's kind of something we talked about early on of just being like it's just going to be us.
Yeah, that's fine. It's your guys' show. Do what you want.
But we're talking Resident Evil pretty soon.
Hell yeah. That movie's hot garbage.
Ugh.
It is so fucking bad. Rewatching Fatal Fury.
The anime one or the live action one? Because as of right now,
the anime is pretty bad too. But
the live action one is fucking awful. Terry Bogard is a cop in that one. Like he's like a grizzled over it cop. It's so strange.
That is very weird.
I've rewatched the Fatal Fury anime. Yo, it sucks.
Loudcorn.
Yo, it sucks.
Oh yeah, of course it does. The anime was really bad because it was from the fucking
it was
late '80s, early '90s. The dubbing's atrocious because it's from the early to mid '90s.
It was everyone was like so pretty in that one, dude. It's
that.
Watch it again. You tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Watch it again,
really bad, dude.
We'll see who's wrong. Watch it.
Yeah,
When's the last time you watched it? When's the last time you watched the Fatal Fury anime movie? The dub wasn't bad. The dub was fine.
Yeah, the dubs.
I want you to really like Terry Bogard in that anime is Edward Cullen. He's so sparkly. He's so sparkly.
Well, he's main protagonist, man. He's got to be the sparkliest.
He has never been the protagonist of like King of Fighters. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you would know.
Oh, Terry Bogard being a cop. Yeah, it's that's pretty bad. But I'm telling you, man. Try the anime again. It aged like milk.
And not into a fine cheese.
No, like because I've watched it within the past year, and like it being in the 90s, nothing wrong with that. Like watch Akira. Akira's great.
Oh yeah, the Akira one's amazing, but that's because it's a whole different beast.
No. How's it a different beast?
Different studio.
I mean,
different budget.
That could be said about anything. Like
yeah. Totally, and like, that's each thing should be judged on its own merits. But
like if you're looking look at I've been watching like the old like first ever Mobile Suit Gundam, and like it's great despite having a lack of budget. Like it's so good.
I think I started.
And that's back when they had to draw like every panel one at a time and scan them. 54, 55. Let's see if this works and I actually have the old Sergeant Hellblaster here. If I can kind of finagle it to make it work. We will see. And granted, I think Akira they kind of need to try again. Akira is one of the things that like I think should be a miniseries and not a movie.
Oh, totally. If they ever try to redo it, it should be a miniseries for sure.
Like
and they should not. They just shouldn't. As much as Hollywood really, 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 really wants to.
I don't know.
Like there are plenty of things that I think that they should just leave and let stand the test of time.
I don't know. I feel like Akira could they could take another shot at it, and
I mean, to get the rest of the actual story in would be kind of cool, but
That's what we need. Like,
yeah.
I would like to see an Akira that takes its time. Um,
I mean, we were damn close to World War III there for a second, so you're not wrong, man.
like I want to like. I don't think Netflix should do it. I
Oh
don't.
fuck no, no. Netflix should definitely not do it.
They need to stop. They need to stop. Like
Um,
I was
yeah,
I for a long time I was looking at like all the teasers they had for live action Cowboy Bebop, and I was like, you know what? This looks pretty good. This looks all right.
yeah, and
I
it
was
happened.
defending it because I was like, I don't know, this looks pretty damn good, and like people are nitpicking. Granted, they were really nitpicking some things. I watched 2 episodes and I couldn't anymore.
Yeah, which is a damn shame. Because like I didn't watch the Netflix adaptation. Like I knew it wasn't going to be good. Like just the gut feeling of what it was. That
I don't know, man.
show looked
Like
amazing. Like all the characters looked really good. They did a lot of good things. They just couldn't.
if you
And I
look
knew
at
they wouldn't do it. They would
if
not
you look
nail
at
it on
like
the
the
writing.
first teaser they put on Twitter, like
Oh, it was fucking amazing.
it's
It was
pretty
Cowboy
strong
Bebop.
looking.
Yeah, no, I did watch that. I saw that and I was like, fuck, maybe I should watch this show. And then I didn't have time to, and then it happened, and then everyone was like, it sucks. And I'm like, well, saved me that click. Thanks, I guess.
No, Jet was fine. Jet was probably the best
Yeah,
thing
Jen
about
and
that
Spike
show.
were both great.
Yeah,
Faye was not great.
Faye was bad.
And Ed
Ed
held
was
out till the
Ed
very
was
last
the
scene was a dumb choice.
Ed was the worst thing I've ever seen on a TV screen. That was a nightmare.
Well, Ed is also a lol random 14-year-old girl. So
Yeah,
what were you fucking
didn't
expecting?
not an adult actor.
Yeah, not an adult androgynous male actor.
Like we've learned from like Stranger Things that like Ein was not CGI, I don't believe.
No, Ian was a dog.
Like we've learned from like Stranger Things, like there are good child actors out there.
Yeah, yeah.
They're out there.
You just gotta
Just
fucking unearth them.
yeah, and whew,
Yeah.
is rough.
I don't like. Oh, I didn't watch it, but I did watch like a dude's recap and talking points on it. And a lot of the things he talked about, I agree with. Like I saw what they had done with the dude on Ganymede. The dude, not dude.
Keep those eyes open, or
No, 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 no. That guy's cool as fuck. Though I don't know if he was even in the show. But no, the guy that Faye bumps into, who is both male and female because drugs,
I don't remember
whose
that.
name I can't remember at this moment.
I don't remember that.
They took a very kind of interesting, nifty character and turned him into nothing good in the show.
It's also kind of weird that they had I haven't watched the episode because I didn't get there because they had Mad Pierrot in an episode, and it's played by the guy who was Sean in Scrubs, the emotionless guy.
Huh.
So that's a choice.
All right. Yeah. Right. That's a choice.
Mm-hmm. Like
Okay.
I gave it a couple episodes and I was like, this isn't worth.
Gren, thank you. Yes, that
this
character
isn't worth my time. Arcane, however, I really enjoyed.
Yeah, I've heard Arcane's great.
Arcane is really good.
Nothing but positive things about Arcane.
Arcane is real good, and they gave a just watching that show. They gave League players something we did not know for a long time, which is Vi's real name.
Yeah, and, which was actually really cool that they did that.
Yeah, and then like we also, I guess, learned that Jinx isn't Jinx's real name, but like,
yeah,
that's a good show.
Important. Yeah, I've heard it's a very good show.
That's That's good stuff.
Now to spread this liquidy ass blue around and make it look like things are oxidizing because that's the style I'm going for.
There were some Kotaku articles about Arcane though, when they were like, just
That
because
does not surprise me at fucking all.
dude, there was like this whole thing of just because you like Arcane, don't play League of Legends, and it's like, geez, guys, just.
I mean, fucking, they're right.
I mean,
there's absolutely not a wrong statement there.
I don't think that's the reason to get into like anything. Like, I can't imagine anyone who like trips over an episode of Hammer and Bolter and be like, I need to play Warhammer now. Like that.
Yeah, that would be fucking hilarious.
But like,
no.
I don't know. It's the story is great. Like they worked with a lot that they didn't have like fleshed out, and I think that's why it did so well. Is because they didn't have to stick to anything. Like they kind of built
to make a story.
Yeah, they took characters and put them in a world instead of like taking a story and just like pasting it on a show.
Yeah.
And they did. There's nothing in Jinx's lore that is like this is her real name. There was nothing in Vi's lore. There was nothing as far as like a lot of the characters, and they gave them a lot of freedom, and they did it justice.
Yeah, they did a good job from what I heard.
It's real good.
Yeah, Ashley liked it.
It's a really good time.
Because she had a solid week's worth of downtime thanks to a COVID scare. So
sure. That's the height of I finished a lot of games during during like the initial lockdown. That's what I'm gonna need to
unfortunately
finish
for
a
me,
lot more.
I was at work the whole time.
I'm gonna need another lockdown to catch up on all my games I haven't finished. I haven't finished Monster Hunter Rise.
As I'm technically a medical worker.
Really? Come on, no.
Yeah.
No, you're
seriously.
Nope.
I am not full of shit. That is
no. That's I'm sure it says that, but no.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. It's bullshit. It's hilarious fucking bullshit. But yeah, me, the cannabis dispensary driver, is technically a medical worker because there are medical cannabis consumers.
You're a THCMT.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, I totally forgot to do that knee-pad shit.
Look at you. You thought you were close to done. You're not even fucking...
Dude, I am nowhere near remotely close to done. I'm
blowing
so sad work I have to do with this thing still. Like, I gotta finish up the rust on this, do the oxidization, then actually dry brush the rust onto the steel parts.
You gotta remember, like, the actual one rule of Warhammer. If you finish painting all of your models, you'll explode.
Oh, I mean, yeah, no, because I'll have to go and buy more. Have I seen anything crazy with my deliveries? Nah, dude, everything's super chill because it's weed. Like, everyone's pretty stoked that I'm showing up. I have met so many cool dogs. Many cool dogs.
I figured there'd be something dumb you ran into. The fact that I run into crazies at work and you don't, that kind of upsets me. It kind of...
I get the different kind of crazies, though. I've got the, like... The broad spectrum of cannabis consumers.
Mm-hmm.
Because we cover a 2-county area, so like I've got the rich ones from down south, and I've got like the ancient ones up north who are like, nah, man, we gotta do the secret handshake, otherwise I don't know if you're legit. You're not a cop, are you? I'm like, homie, it's been legal for the last fucking 10 years. Like, that's the only weird thing I've ever encountered. It's just like people being a little secretive about their hobby and or consumption.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's the few people who are like, oh, I try and keep it from my family. I'm like, okay, I can respect that. We'll meet up where we need to meet up then. But otherwise, it's just like, bro, it's cool. It's legal.
Is it, though?
Not federally.
Is it? That's what you want me to think.
It is. Get over here and smoke this devil's lettuce.
No. Not the jazz
no,
cabbage.
You can't make me.
I'm a good boy.
But yeah, that's me being a quote unquote medical worker is what got me my first COVID shot.
I just didn't want to get the disease.
Oh, dude, Lanny, yeah, no, that shit was fucking some of the weirdest shit I've ever seen. That does not surprise me at all, man. Felt like genuinely not surprised at that.
My light just turned off when it's on. Is that a warning?
Your battery died?
No, it's plugged into the
I mean,
wall.
it is 8 minutes till, so it's almost
No,
mid.
There's no this. This isn't battery up. This is plugged into the wall.
I got nothing then.
It's like it's your one function. You're a light. What are you doing?
And you are supposed to do lamp things.
After 3 hours, it's like, nah.
Yeah,
I know. I keep my stream around like the 3-hour marks, but I only have one more Hellblaster to put together after this guy.
There we go.
I need to give him the old hell blasts.
Blast that hell.
I'll paint them all like Android 16. I'll make the sergeant have red hair.
There you go.
Just give him,
I
he'll just hit him with Hell's
more
Flash.
red on
Hellblaster Sergeant is absolutely going to be a redhead now. I just ran into my microphone.
Just headbutt that shit.
Yeah, it's fucking beat its ass.
Yeah. Fuck it up. Make it humble.
Break his back. Make him humble.
Have a little bit more red.
Break his back.
Fuck his ass. Make him humble.
Make him humble. Now I need 63. 63.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie though. Having these kits be paint by number simple is pretty fucking great.
Yeah. That's I mean that's all we're doing here is just a lot of paint by number stuff. What's that?
Like, and I'm not even knocking the system. Like, that's genuinely fucking great. I love the fact that it's that simple now.
What size shirt am I? I am a 2XL. Sometimes an XL, but more often than not I just get 2XL. I can't buy like you know the packs of like pajama sets. I can't do it, man. It's my upper half 2XL, my lower half large. I get 2XL shirts and then I get 34-inch waist pants.
Man, your waist is way thinner than mine.
Yeah,
is now.
dude. Like I wear like skinny jeans, man. Like it's weird.
That's fucking wild.
It's weird. And like
which is funny because I fit top half. I fit into an XL, but I'm still wearing like 36 for the pants.
Yeah, dude. And I also I wear 34 30s. I got short legs, man. Oh, I don't know.
I mean, I'm 36 fucking 29, so
29. Just get 30s,
Yeah.
man. What are you doing?
I do get 30s because it's hard as fuck to find
Yeah,
29.
dude. You can't go to Old Navy if you got 29s. What the hell? Just making
Yeah,
shit
no,
up at this
I have
point.
like every now and again I do find the 24 or the 29s, but it's
Yeah.
a fucking rarity.
Yeah, I got short legs, man. I gotta.
Got them short stubby legs.
That's right, dude.
All right, I'm done with this fucking horse.
Yeah.
I will take pictures and post it.
Stupid horse.
Yeah, you're correct, Lanny. Lady sizes are fucking garbage, and you don't have pockets ever, except for when you do. In which case, hooray, pockets. But I'm stoked. I finished the goal I was set out for myself today. I
There you
did
go.
finish building this fucking model.
Building?
Not building, painting.
I'm
whatever.
building.
Whatever thing I just did.
You know,
It only took me an additional 3 hours on top of the however many hours I've spent on it. But it is also the first one of the set, so a lot of trial error and figuring it out. as it goes. Those are clean. Let's get the hot water going.
Dresses don't have pockets because they were made by Big Purse. Big Purses. They're trying to corner the market. They have a mafia connection with people who make dresses.
Right. That's honestly probably very
Big
close.
Purse is taking over. They're using.
I still think one of my favorite random weird facts is that high heels were originally designed and wore for butchers, so that they weren't standing in pools of blood.
High heels were interesting.
Yep. Yeah, that's a fun fact for you. Butchers wore high heels because they didn't want to stand in pools of blood. Understandably.
Some good looking butchers out there.
Got some shapely calves.
I would love to.
Look at these gams.
So now if I see a butcher and he's wearing high heels, or she, then they know better.
A master of his trade. Not some sex pervert. Oh, my batteries are low. Guess it's getting time.
There you go. And
my Bluetooth headset just yelled into my ear.
Damn it! And I still am not even done. No.
All right. Well, I mean,
I'll get there.
You got later in the week.
I mean, I could just continue to stream and just like it's one more Hellblaster to build. I can tough it out.
Yeah, just knock it out. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm going to bed, but knock it out. Fuck it.
I'm out of here, but you fucking work.
I got work in the morning.
Yeah. I can leave. It's your stream, asshole. I'm out of here.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm the guest. Bye.
That's right. You're not getting paid hourly.
Exactly. I'm here voluntarily.
Yeah.
Peace.
You'll be hearing from my lawyer.
Yeah, I probably will be wrapping out shortly.
Hey, man. Appreciate you hanging out.
Of course, it was a blast, as always. I think I'm going to just try and make it like my Tuesdays I pop in if there's space for me.
Yeah, I'm also...
Or Wednesday, what even day is today?
One thing
Tuesday still?
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. That's the...
Okay. Yeah, so Tuesday seems like the best day for me.
I'm going to try to set up a separate camera so I could like alternate both of us being full screen. So like sometimes I'm like the main cam, sometimes it'll move me over. I'm gonna try to set that.
That'd be neat.
It's kind of on my to-do list.
Yeah, I mean, whenever you get to doing that, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to
do that.
I'm trying to like improve something about this stream and like anytime I'm on here, but it's all a tremendously long learning process, and sometimes you just do a 3-hour stream and then half your audio didn't work the entire time. What are you gonna do? Not basing that on any specific examples. That absolutely didn't happen. I'm not furious about it.
So I actually didn't hear what you had said because my audio cut for a second.
Great.
What was that?
I hope that's a bit. I really do. You son of a bitch. I trusted you. I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
No, don't worry about it. Whatever, man.
It's cool.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna drop from this and take a couple.
Nope.
Utilize my good camera on my phone.
Yeah, man. Well, anytime you have more to do, let me know. I'm
Oh, dude, I have so many models to paint. Eric, you see my pile.
Dude, it's as bad as mine.
I'm right there with you. I've got 2,000 points of fucking models, and it's a swarm.
You think I have 2,000 points of orcs?
Sorry, you have minimum 2,000 points of orcs.
I have minimum 3, honestly.
Oh my god.
I mean,
yeah, I just hit the 2K. Well, I hit the 2K where I can actually play and be happy about it.
Have you ever seen me fucking field a unit of flash gits?
Nope, not yet.
Got them. You ever see me field 10 burners?
I didn't even know you had 10 burners.
Yep, 10 Burnas, 5 Ludas. I've got like
Yeah.
the Def Killer War Trike I've used once. I've got War Bikers. I've got a bunch of knobs I rarely use because they're not very good.
Bikes.
I honestly need 3 more bikes to justify fielding bikes.
Yeah, that was how I was feeling about my horsemen. Like the 3 horses is just not doing it. I needed 5 minimum.
The same thing happened with the Mega Knobs. I had 3, and I need a minimum 5.
Yeah, minimum strength is minimum strength.
Like,
So I was very happy when I scored the Scorpius and the 3 horses for the price of the Scorpius.
yeah, like it like Space Marines are the only thing I can really think of where it's like, no, run the minimum. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, with my Rust Stalkers, I think I could get away with doing the minimum just because, like, no matter what, they still run at you and fuck your day up.
Yeah, it's a matter of getting them across the board, though. Like
that's exactly it.
Because
Yeah,
you're going to lose
they're one of the
a few.
things that I need to. Yeah.
And then once
like even with,
once I can get like once I the Dreadnought is the next thing to buy here, and I could use maybe I could use 10 more guardsmen to have like an even 60.
right.
But for now I like the guardsmen are like, they're kind of a dream in that way. It's like the boxes come with 10, minimum you can field 10, maximum 10.
Yeah, which it might change with their codex, but like probably not, honestly.
They're still in boxes at 10. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. Because even if they do bump up to like, oh yeah, now you can take 20 of them, it's like, oh cool, still boxes of 10.
You can, but like there's a different unit type, which if you're not running Cadians, you never run.
Right. Well, I mean, you run Cadians anyway, so.
Yeah, but like the conscripts sell like a 4-up. They don't listen to orders.
Oh, that's cool.
So it's like you run them in blocks of 20, but like you can spend 1 CP to turn them into white shields, which is a Cadian only thing, and then they always listen to orders. So it's like, here's 20 guys. Would you like 80 lasgun shots that hit on 5s? Here we go. Here they come.
Here you go.
And it's great.
Let's see. I'll stand it on this box and take some pictures.
I should actually like set like a photo area for myself for the actual
finished lads.
Yeah.
I kind of I use both my paint station and my paint station is also my studio and my kitchen table.
My I have this big ass mouse pad that's like a galaxy print, and like that's what I've been taking my pictures on. It's been working out.
Well, at least it works, right?
Yeah.
Brighter. There we go. That looks better.
The only reason I like making the sergeant units when it comes to Space Marines is they generally have like one-handed weapons.
Yeah, right. Like one hand pointing, one hand weapon.
Mm-hmm. That's what I should do. I should do something like a light box.
Yeah, I could do a light box too. Yeah, or do a nice dark black background, depending on the models.
Yeah, either way.
And then I'll leave this guy to finish drying overnight.
I think everything I've seen about photographing models is like 9 times out of 10 white background.
Right.
That's probably what I would do.
That's the wrong chat. Yeah, paint on plastic.
Yep.
Send compressed. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to give you my Discord, as useful as you are. Ah, and Joel's playing some League.
He's probably playing some TFT. We got a buddy of ours who streams that pretty regularly.
Nice.
Most likely what's happening.
Hold up. Team Fortress 2 or?
No, Team Fight Tactics. It's
Okay.
it's League's auto chess game.
Got it.
You actually might get down with that. It's like a drafting game. You like there's like a little carousel, and then you like draft a champion, put it on a board, it auto fights, and you like get
Neat.
bonuses. Like you'd probably get down with that, honestly.
Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, so that folks posted to the Discord. That's what I've just finished today.
There he is.
3-ish works of God knows how many hours
Mm-hmm.
for a non-HQ fast attack.
Nah, man. They're your models, sir. You know, I've spent like 2 hours on a single boy. Like it's fine, dude.
Yep.
Fucking cowboy hats.
Yep. Thank you, Jake. Anyway, my headset's really yelling at me now, so it's time to plug it up.
Yeah, man.
Take
Get out
off
of here.
for the night.
Appreciate you hanging
So,
out, man.
later, y'all.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for hanging out.
Let's see. Of course, it was a blast.
Yeah, man. We can put some paint on plastic.
Hell yeah. Later.
Later, man. And now it's just us. Now we're all that remains. The question is, do I tough it out and build the last Hellblaster, or do I just leave it and do it off stream tomorrow? Do you really want me to fumble through this for tonight? That's the question. It seems to be like everyone is crashing out, so it might be better off for me to finish up this guy and then just call it from there. Get to this last one on my own time. We are looking, we're at like 3:15. Yeah, I think this is going to be the last one. Finish up this guy, and then I got one more I can do tomorrow. I can just leave all this out and handle it then. No stream tomorrow. I can take it easy for a day and get to this if I feel like it, or I can just leave it till the weekend. I don't know. I don't know. What had Bob Ross feel? Oh, just the idea of like, I'll just get to it another time. Everything is fine. Happy accidents. Paint some happy orcs. Yep. That's most likely what's going to happen. Thursday is going to be a commando for sure. That's I got to get the I got to get those commandos finished up. I want to get the whole unit of them done. Yeah, that did not come together super well. Using a different body on there was did not work out too well. Have to fix that up in some basing. That's okay. That is okay. His arm is just going to be a little funky. Just a little off, which I might be able to fix that once it settles a little bit, so I'm not going to worry about that tonight. It's the one problem with the new Space Marines. Like, they do not they don't really like variety. You got to do things by the number with them, otherwise they're going to rebel against you. This one did not work out the way I wanted it to, but that's okay. That's hydrate. I think that is going to be the end of the stream. I'm going to box these guys up for now. See who we can raid. Let me see who's on. Let me see what we can do. We'll get the old...
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Top Mug, thanks for the follow, man. Appreciate you catching us right at the tail end here, trying to see who we can raid over. We've been going for a little while. Oh, that's an easy one. So we're gonna get you guys over here. We'll get you over to Caleb's stream, and actually, let me do it from the creator dashboard. He's playing some TFT. He's a good boy. So we can get you guys over there, and we're gonna call it from there. So appreciate you guys hanging out, and I'll see you Thursday. Goodbye.